Alright, stream should be live. Just gotta wait for YouTube. Feels good to actually be able to stream. And also, it feels good to be sober, actually, because the last few times I've been live, I haven't really been sober. I've been under the influence, but we're live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. Now, the last time we streamed this game, I decided to punish myself by trying to do the optional objectives, but we're not going to do that this time. We're actually just going to play through the game casually. If the lighting looks like shit, it's because the light bulb died in my lamp, so I had to replace it, and it just happens to have like an orangish hue to it. I hate it, so I'm going to have to look orange in the stream. I'm going to have to look like Crash Bandicoot. Oh my god, I'm in my spicy fart. That's surprising, honestly. Usually the first one in here is either Liam or Niall, but you beat him to it, I guess. But I'm glad to have you in. It really does mean a lot. We're actually playing your game. We'll be seeing you pretty soon in this game. Oh my god. Yeah, I have one edible left, but I'm not going to take it, though, because those things are not cheap, let me just tell you. I pay like $30 for those things. Like, that might not seem like a lot, but you only get 10. You only get 10 of them, like 10 for 30. I mean, that's not a lot. But trees. I love trees. Who doesn't love trees? Oh, stop and thank you up. What? I'm not even doing anything. So, we are going to start a new game. Obviously, we're going to start with Hatham, but I'm just going to call this one Nutty Ape, the save file, because why not? Yeah, if I look orange, I apologize. It's because I've been having nothing but issues for the last 30 minutes. Like, first my PS5 wasn't turning on, but it was because it was unplugged. The thing was unplugged, and then my capture card wasn't working, and then the light bulb died in my lamp. I can't catch a break, can I? Jesus. My friend is talking to me, a PDF man who done something to him. It was interesting. Huh. That does sound interesting, honestly. Our daughter said Happy Father's Day and she loves you. No, she didn't. She can't speak in full sentences yet. She can speak, but she can't speak like that, though. But how's it going? Currently at Starbucks in Portland, Oregon. Holy shit! Cameron, it is good to have you in, brother. I really do appreciate you. Things are going okay. I've just been busy lately. Really busy. A lot of shit going on. You know what's shitty? You can't skip this cutscene. You have to watch it. Every time you start a new game, you have to watch this shit. I hate it. The amount of times I've seen this cutscene, too. But that's pretty cool, man. That is pretty cool. Hang on a second. Alright, yeah, I was just making sure audio was working. But, and most people said search history. God damn it, Robbie. I'm not gonna show my fucking search history. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm not gonna show you my search history, bro. I've looked up some fucked up shit. No, I'm joking. I'm kidding. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. Oh my god. But, Cameron, you stop, give us a heads up once in a while on how you are, got me worried. Damn, you ain't gotta be like that. He doesn't owe you anything, man. Jeez. I hate this lamp. It makes me look orange. I hate it. Like, I didn't realize until now that shot glass had the Abstergo. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Wow, good catch. Wow. AC. Yeah, air conditioner. No, I'm joking. No, Assassin's Creed 3. My favorite one.
Bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last.
Oh my god, remember when they said the world was gonna end in 2012? I was shitting my pants. Who's this fucking caring parent zombie in chat? Oh my god. Yeah, we get it, Altair, Ezio. It's really annoying how you can't skip this. I don't understand why. Like at this point, I'm assuming you would have, like, some insight on the story at this point. It's stupid.
Soon we'll know that ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring.
Hey guys, I turned my skin orange. I'm Crash Bandicoot. Oh my god. I gotta get a new light bulb for that fucking lamp. That one's a piece of shit. What's your opinion on BO7? Shit. Just like every other COD.
The ones who came before. A precursor race of immense power and uncertainty.
Isn't that Minerva? I can't remember the names of the fucking... The Isu or whatever it's called. I don't know. I stopped caring about the modern story of Assassin's Creed like years ago. That's kind of cool looking. You mean the most overrated character in the entire series?
Stand at his side, ready to support him however we can.
His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end. Ooh, real spooky. Oh my god. I still don't understand why they won't do an Assassin's Creed set during the Civil War. It's a missed opportunity, in my opinion. I mean, this one is the American Revolution. I mean, but the reason is because controversy. Like, people are like, oh my god, Confederacy. Like, you know, people would cry and complain about it. As if history didn't happen. Like, at least give the skip option from the second playthrough. Yeah, exactly. It's super annoying. It really is. But did you see the lighting glitching out? Yeah. Assassin's Creed 3, as much as I love this game, is buggy as shit. It has a lot of problems, but that's what I love about it. And the remaster isn't really the greatest. I mean, the models look a lot worse. They took notes from the definitive edition, I guess, like GTA, because they made the characters look really weird. Oh my god. But no,
Let's go.
Black Ops 7 is a game that I'm just going to ignore, just like how I did with Black Ops 6, and I'm going to ignore Black Ops 8, Black Ops 9, Black Ops 10, because they're just going to keep pumping them out. I used to love COD, but then I think around Black Ops 3 is when I just stopped giving a shit about it. The zombies just got really stupid after a while. Especially with, like, power and stuff. Like, it's like, oh my god, you have to do a whole Easter egg to turn the power on. It's stupid, it really is. Like Black Ops 47 barcode, oh my god, no. You know what's fucked up? I took 2 of those edibles last night. I was fucking stoned beyond. Like, I was above the observable universe, the heavens. Like, my vision was blurry. Like, that's how bad it was. Oh my god, I have never really cared about COD. I played a few of them, but it's not my favorite. Yeah, I understand, I get that. I like COD because it was a game I grew up with. Like, when I was in elementary school, I would play a lot with friends and stuff, and I'll never forget I had a friend named Zach, and we would always talk about Call of Duty. Oh my god.
Never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
I like how Sean Hastings is like your typical smart-ass British guy. Like, he's just that one, like, he's a British guy that's like really like a smart aleck. Like, he acts like he fucking knows everything. Oh my goodness. Holy shit, Glitch, I just saw Hatham's cape or whatever the fucking that thing is. Hey look, Desmond is like me, he's orange. Okay, I'm done saying, I'm sorry. That's hard. But no, I mean, to be honest, the only time I'll ever play COD now is just to play the zombies mode. Like, depending on the game, maybe the campaign, but multiplayer I stopped playing because I would get frustrated with it, like, on a very concerning level. So I just stopped playing. Oh man. If the actually meme was a person, he would be it. Yeah, pretty much. Black Ops 3 Easter egg, hey, if you do this little puzzle, you get heavy metal music, cool, right? Black Ops 6, okay, so to start, you gotta prone jerk 2 rounds off, and prone circle jerk 20 zombies for 1 letter. Yeah, and then there are 8, so you gotta do that 7 more times. Yeah, I mean, that's really how it is, though. I mean, I was thinking about that the one day when I was at work. I was thinking, remember the days when you would just hit a switch and the power was on for the remainder of the game? Yeah, I miss those days a lot, because I'll never forget when Cold War was relatively new, and I had some friends that were like, hey, you want to jump on zombies? I said, sure, why not? So then we played it, and like they were like, okay, so you got to do this, you got to go over here and do this, this, and this, and this, and then you got to do this, this, and then this. I'm like, really? Like, all of this to turn the power on? Like, what the absolute fuck is going on right now? Jesus Christ. Zombies lost its identity ages ago. It was so simple, and then it just got overcomplicated for no fucking reason. Just like Assassin's Creed. Like, Assassin's Creed was pretty easy to follow up until, like, AC Syndicate, maybe? That's when they really stopped with the modern storytelling. You bet someone's done that while playing COD for no reason. Yeah, probably. I used to get so angry at the multiplayer mode. As a kid, I really would. I would, like, slam my controller on the ground.
The key. You must find the key.
I like how he's like, sir. He's like, here we go again.
Sir.
James Holden.
Here we go again.
Apparently he's CJ now, except he just forgot to say, oh shit. Do these characters ever stop talking? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. What happened?
I'm running around in the white room. I love this place. This is my favorite place to go. This is what happens when you die.
You dropped me into
You're just stuck in an endless white void.
I don't know, making sure I was okay. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection.
Yeah, we get it.
At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right.
Yeah, the canon name of this room is actually called the Memory Corridor, which is kind of funny, actually.
It's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way.
Holy shit, it's Nathan Drake. Yeah, Nolan North does the voice of Desmond, or he did the voice of Desmond.
Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Juno? Like Juno MacGuff? Oh my god, no, I'm sorry. But,
Okay, Desmond.
hold on a second. No, they're like Spider-Man, they always quip. Oh, right, I see what you mean, yeah. But White Room, so no walls, I lost my mind. Did you see my DBZ card? Yeah, I did. Those are actually really awesome.
Constantinople. We picked up a software update for the
You had a shit ton, too.
Run a couple of quick tests.
I only have
and
3.
There aren't any major issues.
Okay.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the market.
Yeah, this is just a tutorial. Like, it just teaches you about, like, how to Assassin's Creed, really, like, just how to climb and shit. But,
Okay, Desmond.
the only ones I have are, I have 2 Super Saiyan Goku cards, and I have Krillin.
On these objects.
But you had all of them. Like, you had the Great Ape one and stuff. I'm actually really jealous of that. Even though I don't play the game itself, like the card game, I would just keep it for collective reasons. But yeah, it's kind of cool that you're in Oregon, Cameron. I don't know if you're still here, but I'm actually going to be taking a trip to Washington, D.C. pretty soon. A couple weeks, actually. I already got my hotel and stuff booked. And something I forgot to mention, too, is that my hotel is, like, literally, like, 10 minutes away from the White House, which is kind of crazy. It's like I could just go there. Like, I'm 10 minutes away from the Orange Man, Donald Trump. Oh, my God. Jeez, it's like I just go over there and he's just standing outside. All right. And that's the reason I'm doing this game, is because it's almost July. And as you guys know, for the European viewers, July 4th, 1776, I believe, was when the Declaration of Independence was put into effect, I believe. Or was ratified or some shit.
Follow the on-screen instructions. Kill
But the transition to the end was also extremely... But yeah, like the white flash, yeah. So,
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
wow, no shit. I never would have guessed I'd have to do that in Assassin's Creed. Also, I did see we got a new sub last time I was live. I think they have a couple of 100 subs, I think, and they live stream. I checked it out, but they weren't really talking in it, so I was like, eh. You know, I think at the very least, if you're going to stream, you should at least talk. Like, even if you don't show your face, you should at least do some commentary. Because at that point, you just have gameplay going. That's really it. There's no commentary. There's no interaction, I suppose. Okay, so this is where the game does a complete fucking troll
Levels look good now.
and makes you play as Hatham.
The world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
So on the front cover of this game, it shows Connor, right? But you don't play as Connor until like probably 5 to 6 hours into this game. And you play as Hatham, which is actually Edward Kenway's son. It's kind of a troll, but I don't mind it though, because Hatham's pretty cool.
Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retreat?
This game does a lot of talking, don't it?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Bruh, I'm sorry if I'm missing comments, guys. It's really hard for me to play and talk at the same time. But I'm serious about selling them. If you're interested in buying them for, I mean, I was joking about the $1,000 thing because I don't have $1,000 right now.
Take your coat, sir.
Not almost, not quite, but I don't have $1,000 to just throw away. Had some trading cards, but I mean, maybe a couple of them. I'll buy a couple.
You are requested to kindly find your seat.
If you have Lord Beerus, I will snatch that from you. I'm not even gonna pay you for it. I'm just gonna take it from you. Oh my god.
Wait, please.
I hate this fucking lamp. I might just turn it off because it looks stupid. It looks like I have like jaundice or something.
Apologies.
Oh my god. So the coolest thing is that at the end of Assassin's Creed 4, they show this opera house, and you see Hatham as a child and stuff. It's kind of cool. He's, I can't see the stage.
Evening, Hatham.
Out of all, I got one Master Ultra Instinct Goku.
Was to hear they'd mounted this revival.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Kay's best work.
No, not the Flash. It's more like, think of a sledgehammer being hit onto your head for a while.
My father brought me here as a child.
I think I get what you're saying. Not quite, though.
I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
But that flash is blinding, though. It's really blinding, like...
Do you see him?
Oh my god. I'm tempted to go downstairs and get another light bulb. It's really pissing me off. I guess I'll just have to roll with it.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
Wow. Apparently the opera house, I think, in this mission was real. I think it was a real opera house in London, I believe. I don't know. I know they mentioned Hatham and Syndicate, which is kind of cool, because Syndicate is, like, way after his time. Like, at least 100 years after.
1,000 pardons. My apologies.
I like how he just pushes the guy back down. Why is it so dark, though? Hold on, can I fix that? It's, like, super dark for no reason. Jesus, I mean, I know they didn't have, like, light bulbs back then, but... Holy fuck, I need to be able to see. Hold on. General. Yeah, the thing that's cool about this game is that... there's a thing called Animus hacks. It's basically just the equivalent of cheat codes, pretty much. But be right back, buttface. Okay. Yeah, Miracle is like Dorian now. She just makes one comment and vanishes for the rest of the stream. Speaking of which, I hope Dorian is doing okay. Last time we saw him, I think, was when we played that Warriors game, which I'm not touching ever again. Yeah, no thanks. That game. Like, a lot of people love that game. I mean, it's... I can see why, but at the same time, I don't. It's a really frustrating game from what I played, at least. But he's like, oh my god, they need to remake that game. I'm like, yeah, nah. Well, it was okay, but I never finished it. I got all the way to the Turnbull ACs, which is like when the movie starts. And I couldn't get past it, because apparently there's a part of the movie where they have to stealth their way through the Turnbull's territory, which never fucking happened in the movie anyway, but whatever. Gotta add that extra little bit of gameplay in, right? Earlier I was playing a game that was interesting. It was called The Salvatore. It was quite interesting. You play as an Irishman and you get to climb buildings in Paris and fight. Yeah, I've heard of that game. I think I played it once on 360, like, fucking years ago. I can't remember, though. It was so long ago. But I know what that game is, though. But remastered, but for a reasonable price of $30 would get people hyped. I mean, I don't know. I want to give that game a try again. I feel like the reason I was messing up so badly on that Turnbull's part was because I was rushing into it. You're supposed to stealth through it, I think. Because there's too many of those guys. And even then, it's like, the part where the bus chases after him, there's not much input from the player. It's just you mash X to keep them running. And that's really it, but... I don't know. They should have just had you run. But I never finished that game. I got all the way up to that part before I gave up. But the problem was the game was released in 09, but doesn't even have graphical settings on PC, so you cannot change. Oh, that's shitty. You should check to see if it has a config executable. Because I know some older games, they don't have settings in-game, but there's a separate program that lets you change the graphics and stuff. I don't know, though. I could be wrong.
Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
So Hatham is a Templar, basically. He did not follow in his father's footsteps, and he actually is, he's playing for the other team now. So that guy he killed, I think, was an assassin. I could be wrong, though. I always loved that. Shh. A fun fact is that later on in the game, you can actually find that kid in Boston, I think, as an adult, and he talks about this, like when he saw Hatham. I cannot be bothered because, sure, there's the config file, but my game should have settings in the game. Yeah, I see what you mean. The only video setting available was Gamma. Oh, wow. No, that's kind of silly, actually. I almost thought it said German. I'm like, what? It's German.
Come, please. Over there. That man there. Seize him.
Oh my god, seize him! Oh my god. I like how Hatham walks with his head down. So they're tackling all these random people, but they don't think once about Hatham. Like, he's over here walking fast through the crowd, putting his head down. Like, he'd be the most suspicious. Oh my god. Yeah, because Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing had that problem, I think, too. you couldn't change the graphical settings in-game. You had to do it in a separate, like, program thing. It was kind of annoying, actually. And the game is locked at 30 FPS, which means that it's not going to be as sharp as most PC games, but... Where are you going? The fact that Unity takes place in France, but they all speak English is really fucking frustrating to me. I mean, it makes sense. I guess it's the Animus translating it, but I remember when I first played Unity, I was sitting there thinking, like, isn't this France? Like, why do they all sound British? It's weird. And the irony of that, because when the game takes place at that point, that was the French Revolution, France and Britain were at war every single fucking day. So the fact that French people sound British is funny.
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
Aye.
By your command.
I mean, am I surprised? No, not really, because it's an EA game. Oh, wow, it's EA. I didn't know that. You know, another game I couldn't really get into was Mafia. Like, I remember I had a friend, he was telling me all about it. He's like, this game is so cool, and this, and this, and I played it, and I didn't really like it that much.
And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
They could at least have the enemy. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Ruled, reigned, and
It's kind of goofy, now that I think about it.
do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge, perhaps a weapon or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them.
If you look at the animations when they sit down, they loop in a weird way. Like, look at this dude right here up the front. You can see it's like the animation is looped. Like, it doesn't look very good.
To us all.
Or
It almost looks like something made in Source Filmmaker or something.
first?
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is.
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this
It's looped, and I thought I saw... Yeah, like, you can see it, like, stop for a second, and then it plays again.
Were that I could be more
I noticed that the one day I was playing this game. I'm like, geez, I didn't realize the animations were that bad.
Called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession.
Wow, America.
I'm yours to command.
I've never been there. No, I'm joking.
Require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid.
Yeah, like Benjamin Church,
With them at your side,
William Johnson, Charles Lee.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced.
Why doesn't he go with Hatham, though?
Passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn.
Like, I understand, like, but it's like he stays in London.
Forth, Hatham.
And the weird thing is that you don't hear from him ever again after this, which is weird. It's like he just kind of disappears after this part. But now I want to try SFM again because it was fun. SFM was something I was never good at. No matter how many videos I watched, even the ones that were like up to 40 minutes to an hour long, I just couldn't wrap my head around how to animate, no matter how it was explained to me. But I think I had too high of expectations. Because I seen these really good animations, well done animations made with SFM. I was sitting there, I'm like, why can't I do that? But then I was a kid, I was a stupid kid, and I realized that stuff like that takes time, you know, it's not going to be like overnight. It's not going to be like Amazon Prime, 1 day shipping, oh my god. Wow. I'm sorry, but I would hate to live in a time like this. This was the only way to get around. Really. If there was another country, you had to take a boat. You had no choice. I mean, because there was no airplanes back then. It takes some time to learn, but I spent some time and learned basic animation. That's cool. Because I know that there's 2D animation, but that's even more tedious, I think, because you're basically drawing it frame by frame, which can be a huge pain in the ass.
Then all will be well.
So this is the fighting tutorial.
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Oh, you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender Parnells.
Parnells.
So I thought.
This game.
And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh?
Graves. That is quite the last name there.
That's enough, Graves.
Let me turn this down, I can't.
For this.
Yeah, the fighting in this game is very easy. Like, honestly, an unborn infant could probably figure this out. Like, the fighting is very basic. Like, there's nothing complicated about it at all. And then I remember when Unity came out, and I remember getting so mad at that fucking game because it was a lot harder. But I didn't realize that it was, like a, okay, I don't know how I'm fucking this up. Hold circle before... The parrying in this game is kind of annoying. He just keeps countering it, dude. Hold up. Hold circle before the attacking indicator appears. There we go. Okay, I got it. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, you son of a bitch. I know you did not just do that to me.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
I barely understood what the fuck he just said.
If the captain sees
To
us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with
But Unity combat was fun. That game was more stealth-oriented, I think. The game wanted you to be more stealthy, and they punish you with the more difficult fighting because it's like, oh, you fucked up, now you gotta deal with it. Unity wasn't a terrible game, but it's not my favorite, though. It has a very forgettable story to it.
You think I'm afraid of you?
No, but you should be.
Oh, that sounds threatening. No, but you should be. It doesn't take a whole lot. Like, literally, you press circle, square to beat enemies in this game. Like, it's too easy. It's too fucking easy. Just hold before he even attacks. That's what I was doing. He wasn't... Like, it literally was what I was doing.
How do you like these odds?
Now I gotta disarm him. This is a thing I didn't really use very much in the game. I didn't really use the disarm feature. Gotcha.
What's the meaning of this?
Captain!
Look at that knife, though. It's like made out of like a stone. It's kind of cool.
We were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about.
Loll about. I loved it. I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife.
I never understood why they never made a Hatham game, like a solo game, with just Hatham in it. I think it would work. I mean, because the closest we got to that, I think, was Rogue. Like, but even then, you don't even play as Hatham in that game. But he's in the game. But he's like a prominent character.
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Imagine he hit the knife onto his foot. That would be extremely painful. Hatham just sits there like, "Ooh, fuck, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that." I'm like, Jesus.
Rich. I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
He's got that map of North America. Ohio is right there. That's actually Lake Erie right there at the top.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do,
He just walks away as you hear the other guy screaming. Oh my god. He's like, ah! He's like that guy on the Warriors, the one that got sprayed in the face with the spray can. He was like, ah! When he sprayed. I shouldn't find it funny, but my wife just left me out, but my maid is genuinely making it hard not to. Oh, that thing with Zombie, yeah, that was kind of fucked up.
I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood?
You see,
excellent.
In the friend groups that I've had over the years, I was always the boring one because
Good day.
I wasn't into the whole, like, insult each other thing. And so oftentimes people would get bored of me. Like, people were like, man, you need to take a joke, you're so sensitive, blah, blah, blah. But that's just how I've always been. My dad is like that. My dad's a 58-year-old man. Almost 57, 58. And he gets offended by shit like that. Like, he's like, it's not hard to offend him. It really is not. We always do fucked up shit. Yes, you're right. We always do.
Captain?
Captain?
whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
That's like Dollar Tree Charles Lee right there. Oh my god. Charles Lee is actually really awesome. We'll actually be seeing him pretty soon. But, no, I mean, I was always considered the boring one, because that's just not me. That's not how I joke around. I don't like to be called something, even if it's a joke or not. Like, I'll never forget the one time I was in a PlayStation party with one of my, he wasn't even my friend, he was an asshole. His name was Jared. And Jared, I mean, I highly doubt you'll watch this, but if you do, you're a fucking dick.
I have some questions.
But he was like, oh, who hurt Robbie's feelings again? Like, shut up. Just shut the fuck up, please. You won't believe who I just met at the store, Johnson. Oh my god. He did say that, though. I swear to God he did. He did. He just... I love my dad. I do, but there's times where I feel like he just lies for no reason. Like, he just needlessly lies. And, like, he'll just lie about the most random things. Oh, no, I want to go to the cook. I always go to the cook. Gotta go get some biscuits in the barrel because I'm desperate. Oh, God. But no, I try to make this a welcoming environment. I don't want people to feel like they can't interact or be here because, like... I sometimes I do the insulting stuff, but I make sure that they know that I'm just joking. Like, I'm not being serious when I say those things. Yeah, a few of my friends used to be like that, and then they grew up and aren't fucking idiots anymore. Yeah, like, they matured.
What's that? Have any of the men been acting strange recently? Said anything that struck you as out of the ordinary?
The boys cry about the rations, as if there's anything I can do about it. But beyond that, I ain't heard much. My advice, go find James. His ears are always open.
Sounds good.
And where might I find him?
Right behind you, actually. He's the one sitting on the barrel.
Like, see, with this game, them speaking English is accurate because, I mean, these are English people. I mean, so, I mean, it makes sense. But, hold on a second, guys. I gotta check something. Oh. My friend D is actually watching the stream. He said, Happy Father's Day. Thank you, man. I really do appreciate He's watching on the TV. That's why he's not able to comment. But I really do appreciate that, man. It really does. Happy Father's Day to you as well. But I'm back. Good to have you back, Zombie. But even then, that accent, that what most people refer to as an English accent, British accent, wasn't even a thing back then. It's kind of funny, actually. It didn't develop until afterwards. If anything, they sounded like how I sound. Like English people just sounded like Americans, kind of. I am a little shit, but don't hurt people. I just make others in the all laugh. Humiliation hurts more than insult. Yeah. Sometimes you do take it a little step too far, though.
So I couldn't say for certain what they're up to, but I suspect it bodes ill.
I have this game on the Switch, too. I don't know why. Because I love this game, that's why, I would say.
Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Yo, James came in clutch on this part.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies.
Sometimes with 9 out of 10 with it. Yeah, I mean, if it's justified. Because I'll never forget that friend group that I had. Like, those people, those, I don't even know if I want to call them men. Those men, technically by age, are men, but they'll never mature. That's just how they are. Like, they want to put others down, and I don't understand why. Like, I'll never forget the one time they were in a party, and Jared kept inviting me, and he was like, oh, well, I wanted you to come in so I could insult you. I'm like, you're a fucking piece of shit, dude. Like, seriously, I legitimately hope something terrible happens to you. I know that sounds fucked up, but that's just how I am. I'm vengeful like that, you know? Apparently Hatham is Asian. Do you see his eyes? But they sound like From the Attic to the Garden. Yeah, I guess. From the attic to the garden. Dude, since my hotel is going to be so close to the White House, if I wake up in the middle of the night and I see fucking Abraham Lincoln standing there, yeah, I'm going to shit my pants. And then if I try to dig up that garden, maybe I'll get attacked by First Lady Dolly Madison. Oh, I get. But there was also a similar thing with my boyfriend and his friends were joking in an insulting way. I can't take that, but my boyfriend can, so I had him blocked for a week because yeah, I see what you mean. Like, that's how I am too, honestly. Because I'm not the greatest friend either. I have a best friend, and, like, I've known him since I was, what, 11, 12. And I always get mad at him for dumb reasons. Like, I get mad at people for the stupidest reasons, sometimes. But those men children, there's a word you can use. Yeah, those men children. Because the last time I spoke to him, I think was like, wait a minute, did that say New York? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, it sure as fuck does. It says New York. Was New York even established at this point, though? I don't know. I guess I don't know my history. What am I supposed to do here? Wait, investigate the noise in the lower deck. Don't you have to talk to the people, I think? It's been a hot minute since I played this part. Oh, there's this piece of shit right here.
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
Yeah.
Wasn't by choice.
You know, it's funny, I almost forgot it's Father's Day.
Blockheads, the both of them. Where are my manners? Louis Mills. Pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway. So, should I be watching my back?
I think the boys learned their lesson. They're normally not so nasty.
Yeah, you're not. This is not important. This is not enough to regret. Oh. Yeah, I have to go over here. How did I not see that? The fuck is wrong with me? But I also felt it was sort of peer pressure because my boyfriend would never say shit like that to me. But since his friends were there, he felt that he could. Yeah. Yeah, I hate that. Like, people that just feel the need to humiliate someone. Hate them? You gonna do this for me? Thank you. But I feel that way with Miracle sometimes. Like, I know that they don't mean it, and I'm not trying to spark an argument or anything like that in here, but I noticed a lot of the time it's like her and my mom will gang up on me, if that makes sense, about something, and it's kind of annoying. Like, like when they do that, I just feel like I'm like one-sided, like
Most curious.
I'm on, like, it's just me versus them. 1 versus 2. It's kind of annoying. No, scratch that, it is annoying. It's very annoying. Day 33, so it's been over a month. A month in 1 or 2 days, depending on the month. Wow. I remember when this game first came out, there was a glitch where the ocean would not appear, so the ship was just kind of like floating on nothing. It's pretty funny.
Any news? Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the paint.
I just want to get off this ship. I hate this part.
Going to need to recruit an extra pair of
It's super annoying. I want to get to the Boston part.
Why are they doing this? Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it.
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarter.
Yes. And a fun fact is that the ship that attacks this one is actually the Aquila. The Aquila is the ship that Connor uses later on in the game, actually. That's kind of cool. Now that I think about it.
Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead.
I hate the program. Yeah, I remember when SFM used to do that.
Fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail, to load a cannon, to wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted?
Wow. And here Hatham was saying, if you ever threaten or insult me again, I'll personally remove your head. I wouldn't be getting somebody's face if they told that to me.
Hatham. Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board.
You know something that
Strange.
always bugged me was that the DLC, The Tyranny of King Washington, it's like an alternate universe where George Washington became king instead of president. But Hatham does not appear in that DLC, though, which is kind of weird. Like, you think he would play some kind of role in that DLC.
So that's what this is about.
Robbie, we need a COD Zombies cutscene movie stream. Why would we do that?
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
It's kind of... Well, thanks. Yeah, DoorDash just said, cheers, Dad. Have his favorite drink delivered. No, thanks. I don't drink. I can't do alcohol, beer, whatever it is. Like, I know most people say if you mix it with, like, pop or something, it tastes better, but no, I can't. World at War veteran? Yeah, you can take that somewhere else. I'm not doing that. World at War veteran, I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemy. Fuck that. Nothing but grenade spam. And the amount of times you have to hear fucking Japanese soldiers shout, Tanko something Banzai, long live the Emperor, I think is what it translates to. Oh shit. Come on. You know you don't want to smoke, Mills. You don't want to smoke. I think if I get him near the barrel, Hatham will throw him through the barrel. Yeah, there we go. It's funny because that's how you have to fight Hatham later on. Oh, I shouldn't have said that, spoiler. Yeah, Hatham is one of the bosses in this game, but that's like not for a long, long time because that's like sequence 11, I think, and we're only on sequence 1. But the goal tonight is to at least get to Connor, like when he's a teenager. At least we should be able to do it. It's doable. World War II zombies. I beat the campaign for that game. But the zombies was too easy, in my opinion.
They're waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
The first time I played it, I think I got to like round 20 on the map, and I didn't know the map at all. It was super easy.
Anyway, there's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
Then I will.
He's like, man, I'll kill you. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, in this day and age, if you got caught in a storm on a ship like that, that was bad. That was really bad. But no, I mean, Assassin's Creed, I stopped caring about it after, like, probably Unity, I would say. I did like Origins. I thought Origins was good, even though it was kind of goofy. It was a little over the top. Like, I mean, the fact that you can fight, like, Egyptian gods in the game is kind of silly. But that was the thing with Valhalla, I think, because I didn't really play much of Valhalla. I played, like, the first, like, hour of it. But in that game, I think it's the same thing. It's like you fight, like, Norse mythology, like, creatures and whatnot. It's stupid. It's really stupid. Like, that's not the point of Assassin's Creed. I mean, I know it's not historical accuracy is the biggest factor, but just to me, that was always really weird. Like, how they fight, like, gods that... Well, no, I'm not going to say that, because that's going to spark something then. Like, I don't want a religious nut to come in here and be like, oh my god, when I say something. I'll tell you guys a funny story. When I was in high school, my bus had gotten into an accident the one morning. And so we were sitting on the train tracks. They obviously told them to not have any trains come through. It wasn't anything serious. It was like a minor collision. And, like, there were police there, obviously, police, ambulance. And people kept making jokes on the bus. They kept saying, like, oh, my arm hurts, my leg hurts. But the funniest thing is that this cop comes on, he comes onto the bus, and we're all sitting there. And, like, the cop just says, does anybody really need an ambulance right now? He's like, nobody was saying anything. He's like, because I keep hearing people saying, like, oh, my arm hurts or something like that. Oh my god. I remember that so well. He really said that. He's like, oh, my arm hurts, oh, my leg hurts. Most of it is explained as animus glitches, hallucinations, or Isu tech. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because when I first played Origins and I was like fighting one of the Egyptian gods, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, when did this ever happen? I don't remember Bayek fighting like Anubis and shit. Haytham, please don't fall off. You gotta be ballsy to do something like this. One wrong move, one wrong slip, and you're in the water. No way. No way. You can't pay me enough money for that. Oh yeah, the gods are glitches, and the giant snake, I think, is hallucinations. Oh, okay. Yeah, that does make sense, actually, now that I think about it. Because the thing that blew my mind was that the optional objectives, like, you see how it says rescue James within the given time? That's actually how the ancestor lived that memory when they were still alive. So, like, when it says something like, don't take damage, when they did that memory, they never took damage. And so when you don't do the objective, you're not living the memory 100%. That's why it doesn't say full synchronization. It wasn't 100% synced. But, Assassin's Creed 4, I couldn't get into that game. I hated the sailboat missions in this game. So why would I like a game where that's like 80% of it? I'm not saying I don't like Edward. I mean, he's alright, I guess. I don't really remember much about him. I just know he's a pirate. And wasn't that all he was, though? Like, I don't even really think he became an assassin, did he? Like, he just happened to be wearing the robes, like, because he stole them from that fucking other assassin that he kills at the beginning. And then he just kind of went with it, I think. I don't know. I love Assassin's Creed, but I also hate it because Assassin's Creed is, unfortunately, the reason that I know about those, dead people on pieces of wood. We're not going to talk about those. I don't want to talk about them. They make me ill. They really seriously make me fucking ill when I see them. Like, they're nauseating to me. I think he did at the end. Oh, okay.
Ready for our arrival, men?
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
So it's worth noting that this point in the game's story this is only like the 1750s, I believe. So the American Revolution hasn't began yet. It's still under, like, British control at this point. But then again, though, it was just a bunch of English colonists that were salty, and they just overthrew their own people and pretended like they were someone else. Like I said, us Americans are just Dollar Tree British people. Oh my god. We were once British, but then we said, nope, we're not. He realized he was being stupid and grew up, basically, so he was able to be a proper assassin. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, because, like, with Edward, I didn't beat that game because I couldn't do the sailboat missions. It just got frustrating. Oh my god, it's Boston. Boston, Massachusetts, I think that's how you say it. Fuck yeah, baby. Live the memory to 100%. Exactly as Hatham remembers it. But yeah. I don't know. Because Unity didn't... I don't even think Unity... You could even ride horses. I don't even think. You couldn't ride horses. There was no sailboat missions. It was just all on the ground. Oh, this is when you meet Charles Lee. It can't be a coincidence that the first time you meet Charles Lee is where the final confrontation takes place. Nah, Unity was only on foot. Yeah, that's crazy.
Master Kenway.
Yes, may I help?
I think Syndicate was too. No, Syndicate had those horse carriages that you could ride.
To make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle in. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Yeah, he looks like a nice guy now, but you're really gonna see later on how much of a piece of shit he is.
One and the same.
He's a British soldier, Charles Lee is, but he works on the side for Hatham as a Templar.
But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might, well...
Wow. I will say this, they did get it pretty accurate, like the world building.
Forgive me, sir.
I mean, because this is probably what it looked like back then.
I might study under you. If I am...
Unity was also a soft reboot, that's why there's only one hidden blade, because it was supposed to go back on track from the steps of ACO. Oh, okay, wow. See, I didn't even know that.
This way.
I didn't know that. I did beat Unity. I think I beat it a couple times, actually. But the biggest problem I have with that game are the guns. The enemies have, like, pinpoint accuracy. Like, I mean, you can obviously avoid it, but if you run away, you're gonna die. Like, especially with the musket shot, if you don't have your armor upgraded or whatever, I think, like, one musket shot in that game kills you. Which makes sense. It did make sense. I mean, a musket shot is pretty fucking deadly. Alright. Bring up the world map. No thanks. Don't need to. Now it's time to do Assassin's Creed stuff and climb. I remember as a kid, I was so obsessed with these games that I would actually go to the park and try to climb. And I would always fall on my ass because I don't know what I'm doing. Because I simple man. I simple man. Oh boy. But I do hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Been live for close to an hour already, which is kind of nutty now that I think about it. Like Nutty Ape. Oh, I forgot Hatham can't climb trees. Oh my god, it's that one guy. Then there's the guns glitching when they prepare faster than the animation plays, so they would bring out their guns and shot. Yeah, that was annoying as fuck, honestly.
What's happened?
I was robbed.
It's Benji Franklin.
Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin, pleased to meet you.
I see you on Source Filmmaker Diesel. I see you.
Must be new.
It just told me that right there.
Why do you say that?
On my other screen.
Still possessed of virtue?
Book.
Stop and help an old lout like myself.
I have no idea how much weight it holds. Like, I'm trying to. These three need to shut up. I'm trying to.
Look, I'm not sure if I've...
It's all right. If you have the time, hurrah. If not, no harm.
Oh my god, he said hurrah!
In its current state anyway. But
I don't know a single person that says hurrah.
store it. You'll find me inside that general store over there.
I don't even remember what the reward is if you get all of his pages. Source is the devil. Yes, it is. It is the root of all evil. I'm joking. No, apparently, I don't know how true it is, but supposedly we're related to Ben Franklin in my family somewhere down the line. I don't know how true that is, though. I highly doubt it. I mean, because like Benjamin Franklin, he was never president, but he was actually more of like a polymath, like, and an inventor. Like he wasn't. I mean, he signed the Declaration of Independence, but that was about it. And he's on the $100 bill. It's Satan. Oh, jeez. It is, apparently it is Satan. The learning curve on that is Satan. Well, see, it's funny because I don't know how true it is, but apparently you can actually purchase the software that Pixar uses to make their movies, which is kind of wild when I think about it. But it has like an extreme learning curve, obviously. You're not going to be able to match what they can do because professionals. But it's called RenderMan, I think. And that's what they use to make their movies. Because the process of animation, at least like with Pixar movies, is crazy to me. It's like in different layers. It's like painting a little bit. It's like they start with like the skeleton. Then they do like a rough animation with the models. Like I remember with Monsters, Inc., the one scene they showed it progress from like the basics to the full-fledged animation. And it's like Mike and Sully weren't like doing the movements, but they were just kind of like doing this. Like they were supposed to be dancing, but they were just doing this. Like back and forth, and they were like T-posing. They weren't doing what they were supposed to do. And then it progressed to like a more rough animation, and then it went to like the full-fledged with all the lighting and whatnot. I love stuff like that. It's fascinating.
And have you had any luck with that?
Oh, he went this way. God damn it, Charles. You have a knack for escaping. He said, not well. Jesus. Yeah, I would love to take an edible, but, you know, it'd be a nice change of pace to, you know, just be sober. Because, like, the last few times I've been streaming, I was fucking stoned each time, so I think it's best if I just be normal Robbie for once. And plus, I only have one left. Like, those things are ungodly expensive. I mean, you're paying almost $30 for 10 pieces of candy infused with marijuana. That's like, it's kind of fucked up. I know they sell, like, big bags of them. Like, you can get, like, I think it's, like, 10,000 milligrams total, which is, like, 100 gummies, which that's a lot. That is a lot. But it's, like, $150, so I don't know if I'd buy it.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please.
Don't be foolish, dearies.
Something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
What a whore. Did you hear what she said?
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it?
Yeah.
Have your bags brought up?
Just gonna skip this. Fuck this. It's not interesting.
This way.
Yeah, she said, or is it a bed you require? What a nasty bitch. Have you no morals? Were you raised properly? Jesus, woman. Apparently not. But yeah, I mean, I would love to see an Assassin's Creed set during the Civil War, like the American Civil War, because it could work so well. I mean, like, they have a lot to build off of.
A pleasure.
Can you imagine if they did all that, and, like, they make a Civil War, but Abraham Lincoln's not in it? Oh, I would be livid, because, like, Lincoln was, you know, kind of a big deal during that time, so.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly.
Oh, this is when you meet Thomas Hickey. Oh, Jesus. Not that Irish son of a bitch.
We'll find it.
The nice thing with Source, if I try and make a TF2 clip inspired by gameplay, I don't need to animate by hand, because I can press a button and I can record as I'm playing the game, like, it opens TF2. Oh, wow. I didn't know you could do that.
I'll see if I can't speed things up.
There's an animation I did see that was made with Source Filmmaker, and it was called Turbulence. It's really good, actually. It's really, really good. And I was impressed with it. I'm thinking, how the fuck can one person do this? But I was kind of disappointed to learn that it was like a big team of people that worked on the same project, so it makes sense, you know? It makes sense with that, because I was looking, I'm like, there's no way in hell somebody could do that by themselves unless they devote their entire life to it, I suppose. Chase the almanac page to collect it. It's like the almanac page is lost. It's like it's frustrated. Oh, man. Hey, it's Tamashiki. I will say with the remaster, the lighting does look a lot better. The only thing that really looks bad are the character models, and that's really it. Apart from that, it looks pretty decent, actually. And this came out, like, what, 2019, I think? Because I remember when it was announced, because I was super excited for it.
Who's asking?
Haytham Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something? Show some respect, boy.
Peace.
What a fucking smartass.
Sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
Don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
Varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout. Take up a position behind the guards. You two,
Oof.
approach from the front.
I'm sorry if I'm not really talking. With cutscenes, I'm trying to do better with that, because I know a lot of people, they hate it when people talk over cutscenes, but I mean, when you're streaming, it's like, the biggest piece of advice I can give as a streamer is if you're gonna do it, just never shut your mouth. Never shut your mouth. I mean, because unless there's like important story details being shown, it's ill-advised to not speak. I mean, for some people, they can't help it because they're just focused on the game. But you know, you just have to constantly yap. I mean, even if it's about something not about the game at all. Like, okay, hold on a second. But like, even if it's not about the game, I mean, even say something like, "Oh, I went out to eat today." Like, you know, just talk about anything, everything and anything, as long as it's nothing too crazy. Like, if you're talking about kids getting ran over, then yeah, that's a different thing. Damn it.
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
As if I can't climb the wall. Jesus Christ. I can just climb the wall. Be like Spider-Man and climb. Alright. And that's another thing, too, that they added in the remaster is the free aim feature. In the original, you couldn't do this. Like, what I'm doing right now, like, with Haytham pointing the gun, you couldn't do this in the original. The shooting was just automatic. Like, you would have to highlight a target and then he would shoot him. It's kind of a neat feature. It wasn't necessary, but, I mean, it works, I guess. And I don't need to edit anywhere else. It's also an editing software. Oh, wow, I didn't know you could do that.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
He's reloading, but he's not. There's no thing in his hand.
I won't ask again.
Screenshot. That was badass. I won't ask again. Oh, man. Gotcha. Oh, it's called a reflex shot. I'm sorry. Jesus, the technical term by Ubisoft. You know something that annoys me is that Ubisoft has a habit of not finishing stories. And if you're wondering what I mean by that, they'll make an assassin and then after that game is done with and the next one comes out, that assassin is just doesn't exist. They don't give insight on their later life or anything like that. It's very frustrating. Robbie, I'll give you a deal on a few cards at a time until you get them all. What is it, a fucking loan? It's like a loan of like a paid off, like it's like a payment option for DBZ cards, like where I pay in installments, I guess.
Who should I say you are?
You don't. They'll know.
Nah, it's cool. I don't really even have much room anyway for those cards. Those shelves that I showed in the Discord last night are full. I've had those since last year. I bought those last year. Those technically they're bookshelves, but I was getting sick and tired of having nowhere else to put my movies and stuff and games, so I was like, I might as well just get a bigger shelf. It'll be a lot easier that way. Shit. Pick up the... Haytham, pick up the musket. What are you doing? Oh my god. So we're not going to punish ourselves with the optional objectives in this game. It's just the game is more enjoyable that way, because when you go for those optional objectives, this game becomes very frustrating. Oh my god. Like, we're talking like, I want to break my controller frustrating. At least for me. That's because I have terrible anger problems. Not as bad as it used to be, though. My anger has definitely subsided with how it used to be. Like, when I was younger, I used to have, like, violent fits of rage about things, but now I don't. Goodness. And, you know, that temper got me put in jail. And we're not going to talk about that, though. That's besides the point. Dude, I accidentally shot. Give me a fucking break. I need to reload. I forgot it's the 1700s. Shit. I don't even think I'll have enough to... Oh my god. See, I said I'm not going for those objectives, but now I'm doing it. Oh wow, you can actually take cover. Gotcha, you son of a bitch. I love that music, though. That music is badass. Oh my god, the way he just fell off the roof. That was actually really funny. Charles Lee. Alright. Yeah, see, guns back then were very different. Like, in this day and age, reloading a gun doesn't take much time, but in this day and age, it was a process. It was legitimately a fucking process to reload. Because it was one shot. You get one shot and that was it, and then you have to reload. Oh, that was bull. He didn't even give me a chance to counter it. Jesus, the violence. You see the way he stabbed him with so much determination? I should be able to get him with the bayonet or whatever it is. But no, I mean, there's like the thing that I love about Assassin's Creed is that there's practically limitless potential. I mean, if you think about it, given the basis of Assassin's Creed being set in like iconic time periods, it's like there's limitless potential, you know what I mean? Because there's thousands of years worth of history that they could do. I mean, what I'm trying to say is that they basically could never run out of ideas, really. I mean, they could in theory, but more of like from a gameplay perspective, but from like the time and setting, they have like limitless options. Limitless. Like there's no way they're gonna run out of ideas anytime soon. That's why they've been pumping out these games since 2007. Ain't that crazy? Oh, that was bull. I was trying to pull off a badass shot. Hey, I did it. I shot him. That's what every person says in America. I shot him. Us Americans have a bad reputation. We're not all violent. We don't all have guns, and we don't all shoot people for no reason. There's just certain people that they're not in the right headspace, and they think that shooting at people is going to fix their problem. But it doesn't.
There you are.
My thanks, Master Kenway. Now, tell me what it is you need.
I need to find a native woman and screw her so my son can be born and kill us all later on. Oh, Hatham is my favorite. Firstly, thank you, Alif Hassan. I'm so sorry if I butchered that. But yes, Hatham is a very underrated character in my opinion. I never understood why Ubisoft never utilized this character more. Like, I mean, they have him in Rogue, but I felt like he'd be better off as like in his own solo game, honestly. A lot of potential. He couldn't give a fuck less. Like, Thomas Hickey is like he's the only one that really doesn't care about the cause of the Templars. He doesn't see like the bigger picture. He's more about like, oh, they paid me, so I said yes. Like, you know, he doesn't give a shit about the movement, I guess, or the cause. Full synchronization, because that's how we do it on Nutty Ape, because we're the best gamer out there. Nutty Ape can't be matched. Oh my god, no. 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 The amount of times I've fucked up on this stream.
Charming. Oh, peace, Charles. He'll grow on you.
Oi! Catherine, you fussock! Get back here!
No way in hell he got that drunk already.
Drink!
How fares the search?
I'm playing it right now. I got born first 1 to 2 hours. Max Riddick. I'm sorry if I messed her name up there, man, but no, I get it. I get it, because I bought this game when it first came out, and I was the same way. Like, I was, like, playing the game, and I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, isn't this more like there's a Native American guy on the front, but, like, you play, I'm like, who is this guy? Because at first I thought Hatham was Connor at first, and I'm like, maybe he just goes to become a native guy, I guess. But that, like, that is kind of a tease. You know, it's like, oh, you're going to play as this badass native assassin, and then they tease you with this shit. So I totally understand why you got bored of it.
He's a finder and a fixer.
It gets better as it goes on, though. Way better. Robbie, how long has it been since we've seen Monkey Ball? We never did Monkey Ball. I've never streamed Monkey Ball. Like, the closest I've gotten to streaming Super Monkey Ball was on Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. And even then, that's a racing game. It's not Super Monkey Ball. I know what it is, though. I, like the monkey and whatnot. Welcome, Max. Wait, that could be Jacob. Nah. I'll take his word for it. No, because this is the only Assassin's Creed game where you don't play as the main character until, like, at least 3 to 4 hours in, which is kind of fucked up. I mean, I get why Ubisoft did it, but it's like they tease you, you know? It's like, oh, look at this guy, and then, oh no, who's this? I don't know who that is. I don't want to play this game anymore.
Wonderful.
Got him. Charles?
Charles? Sir?
I mean, you gotta give Hatham some credit. I mean, at least he has morals. Like, the way he said Charles implies, like, really? Like, did you have to do that? You had to kick the door down like that?
Everyone's looking for Mr. Church.
Damn it, he could be anywhere. What do we do?
Yeah, I'm sorry if I look so orange, Max. I have jaundice. No, I'm joking. It's my lamp is fucked up. I need to change the light bulb. Or I should just buy dedicated streaming lights. That's really what I should do, honestly.
Come.
Goddamn SWAT kicked the shit out of that door.
I'll show you how.
Well, the SWAT team wasn't quite established just yet at this point, but I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. So this is when the game teaches you about, like, whatchamacallit, eavesdropping. Like, when you need, like, vital information to... Oh my god, why'd he push her like that? Did you see the way he shoved her? Oh my god. Jesus, FBI, open up! No. Wouldn't it be funny if you just hear a voice on the side that says, no. No. I will not. See, it's funny because I do watch a lot of police body cam footage. It's pretty interesting. And I seen this guy that he had a warrant for his arrest for, like, I think it was, like, domestic violence. I can't remember exactly. But it's like the cops were trying to get him to come out of his room. He wouldn't come out of his room, and his mom was there. And, like, this kid, all he had was a warrant for domestic. Like, he was going to get out in, like, a couple of days if he was in jail. But he's like, you want a war? I'll give you a war! And he starts shooting at him through the door. And he actually, he shot some of them. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, like, you made the situation so much worse than it needs to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have just went to jail, did your time, and then you were done. But no, you just made it so much worse. I think you got like 19 years. See what I mean? Some people don't think things through. Hi, yes, I think you're right, Tech. Women have no rights in this game. Yeah, apparently not. Oh my god. You ever heard of Patty Mayo? No, I have not. Is it a game or something? I mean, I've heard of I Am Brad. I played that game once. That game was frustrating as fuck, though. It's almost like, Getting Over It by Bennett Foddy. I hate that fucking game. And the speedruns of that game are ballistic. Because, like, people beat it in, like, 10 minutes. Not even. I think it's, like, maybe, like, 5 minutes. Get the fuck out of here, you son of a bitch. Oh my god, I like the way I just kicked him off the railing like that. That's not what I had in mind, but I mean, I guess that works. Whatever works. No, he does warrant videos for entertainment. Oh, okay. Yeah, because the thing that annoys me is, like, I'll be watching those police body cam footages, and Like, there's channels where it's like, it seems super interesting, like the title, but then it's like just some guy blabbering about it for like 20 minutes. And it's like, I want to see the footage, I don't want to hear about your fucking opinion on it. Like, there's a guy, his name is Donut Operator, and he does exactly that. Like, his titles are really intriguing, but then it's like he just blabs about it for like 20 minutes. Like, alright, that's not why I clicked on the video, but you do you, buddy, I guess. The reason I love Hatham, because he is a former assassin, if not the greatest Templar that ever lived. Unless I really love Shay, because you cannot call Shay a bad person. See, I can't really speak on Shay because I didn't finish Rogue. I played like the first like 2 hours of it on PC back in the day. Never beat it. But I do know what it's about, though. Like he is an assassin turned Templar. But it was kind of fucked what he... No, he didn't even do that to Achilles. It was Hatham that crippled Achilles. I forgot. 5 likes on my screen. Wow, holy shit. Thanks, guys. Really do appreciate it. That means a lot. Cruising down the street in my Nintendo 64. No, I know that song. Cruising down the street in my 6.4. There we go. You know what's funny is that in the early Assassin's Creed games, when you do a leap of faith, the animation finishes too early from like a super high jump. And it's like they're almost like there's a magnet inside of the hay bale, because it's like even if they look like they're not going to land, they'll be laying down like this in the air, facing the sky. But it's like no matter how far off they are from the hay bale, it's like they'll always just come right back to the middle, because, I mean, that'd be kind of shit if, you know, they fucking fell to their death. That would be funny, though. It's like you actually have to, like, accurately aim it, because if you don't, it's like they'll fall and break their fucking back or something. Jogging the bitches, slapping the hose. Oh my, that's not a very appropriate conversation now, is it? Okay. Hold on. I gotta blend in. Blending in makes it, like, 100 times easier. There we go. Epic 6. Oh my god. Epic 6. And you know who started that one? That was actually Luigi that started doing that. He put Epic 6 in the chat, and so I just started reading it like that. I'm like, Epic 6. But, yeah, around the time Syndicate came out is when I just stopped caring about Assassin's Creed, because at that point, it's like they gave up on the modern day at that point. Like, they still have it, but it's very minimal, especially, like, in the newer ones, but... Alright, hold on. You mean to tell me you're suspicious of me, of all people, but there's a bunch of people sitting here. Why me? I mean, I guess I stand out, but Robbie's impersonation of a white guy. Oh, no, I'm not doing that. No pessimistic white guy, not tonight.
Do so without cause will set them singing songs about us. Last thing the city needs is town criers complaining about our abuse of authority. And forget it! The crime is done. The killer's gone. Those who know won't share their...
I'm waiting for these two to stop talking, I'm sorry. I'm trying to work on that, I don't want to talk over dialogue. I mean, but then again, though, like, who gives a shit, honestly? I mean, it's just two random NPCs talking. But, that is true for the Leap of Faith. At least these old games didn't have teleportation or normalize being... Yeah, I see what you mean. L.A. Noire, I do want to do that game, but the biggest problem with it is it's one of those games where if you do talk over dialogue, it becomes confusing. So it's like, with a game like that, I wouldn't really be able to commentate much. But, I mean, if you really do want to see it, then, yeah, I mean, I guess we could try. I streamed it a couple of times, but, I don't know. Let me fucking eavesdrop these fuckheads over here. I'm not doing anything. Don't mind me. I'm just... Move out of my way. What are you doing? Jesus, like, she's just like, hello there. Yeah, I mean, the newest Assassin's Creed game that I like is probably Origins, which came out in like 2017, I think, if I remember correctly. And at first I hated that game because it was the RPG stuff in it, like, you know, like leveling up and enemies that are different levels from you are a lot stronger. I hated that. I hated it. It was frustrating, but when I played it more, it got more enjoyable. It's not bad. It's a great game. It really is. And Odyssey, I played for maybe 2 hours before I quit with Odyssey. It just was the most, I guess, un-Assassin's Creed game there is, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know how to put it in words, but it it didn't feel like Assassin's Creed. It just felt like a game that takes place in ancient Rome. Like, it was silly because it takes place before the Assassins were even established. So, you may as well just call it Odyssey at that point, instead of Assassin's Creed, because there's no assassins in that game. Press circle while targeting a hiding spot. Tell your secret. So this part is pretty tricky-dicky, but I do know my way around it somewhat. I think. As a kid, this made me smash my controller because I was so fucking pissed off at it. Because I got this game when I was young. I think I was, this game came out in 2012. I was 11 at the time when it... Oh, nope. I'm sorry. Hide the bush, Charles, hide. Oh my god. I enjoy Odyssey, but that's because I don't need the assassins to make the game good. I just... Yeah, I see what you mean. Like, I'm sure as a game by itself, it's good. But from a storytelling perspective, it's really not, though. I mean, because that'd be like if they made a Call of Duty game, but there's no shooting in it, if that makes sense. I don't know. I threw off their AI path, now they're going to be wandering all over the place. Can y'all just give up? Come on. I ain't got time for this shit. I ain't got time for this. I don't have time for this. And then they stand around like, idiot, let me kill... No, I can't even kill him, he's too far away. He's too far away from the hay bale. Fuck over here. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to... I'm gonna have to really play my cards right here. I think this is one of those missions where if you do get detected, it's an insta-fail, so... Okay. But do you know that you can feed chicken or pet cat and dogs, but cannot pet or feed the pigs? Really? That's interesting. I did know, I always knew about that you can interact with the animals in this game, but the thing that I love is that you can't just needlessly kill an animal in this game, if that makes sense. I mean, you can, but you'll get desynchronized because, you know, Connor actually loves animals, and he hunts them, and, you know, it's if you just kill them and you don't skin it or anything, you'll get desynchronized because... Stay close to ally. Hey, Charles Lee, why don't you get up here, please? Alright, let me go down this door. But this is my favorite Assassin's Creed game. I think it's partially because this was my first one I played. I jumped into this game not knowing anything about Assassin's Creed.
Wait here.
But ever since then I went on and I played like the Ezio games and all that. But that was after. I should have played them in order, but... Yeah, too bad, so sad, I guess, you know. Because, like, I beat Assassin's Creed 2. I didn't finish Brotherhood because I just don't like Ezio that much. Yeah, I actually said that. I know it's kind of fucked up, but he just is just super overrated in my opinion. I mean, like, people, the way I see the Assassin's Creed community is if it's not Ezio, it's bad. So it's like, oh, does it have Ezio in it? Oh, no, oh, it's bad. I don't like it. That's how I've always seen it. Okay. Oh, damn it, I accidentally whistled. Robbie, great idea for stream going director's mode of GTA, and let's find Easter eggs. I mean, in theory, I could just do that in story mode. I wouldn't even need to be in director mode for that. But that would be cool, actually. GTA 5 had some cool Easter eggs. Like, not the best, but I know on Mount Gordo you can find that ghost up on the hill. Oh, really? Yeah.
Here we are, then.
The way Hatham just pops into existence like that, I'm like... Beautiful glitch, Ubisoft. Absolutely beautiful. Like, you can wish for your favorite character to be in a game, but just because they aren't in it doesn't mean... Yeah, yeah.
So difficult, Benjamin. Merely provide me with recompense, and all shall be forgiven.
I'll not pay for protection I don't need.
Clearly.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do, Silas.
Else we wouldn't be here.
All the disrespect.
How very gauche. Now, what shall we do?
This cutscene's not important, but...
Maybe. I'll take his hands. Put an end to his surgery. Maybe. I'll take his tongue. Put an end to his waggling. Or maybe I'll take his cock. Put an end to his fucking us.
Wow. That's fucked up, ain't it?
Many options. I can't possibly decide.
Take all three.
Take all three.
No,
Can you imagine that, getting your tongue removed?
I'm so very sorry, Benjamin. But that door has closed.
Be reasonable, Silas.
I rather think I was. But you took advantage of
Yeah,
my
he's a piece of shit. I can't wait to kill him.
I won't be made a fool a second time.
Damn, it's already 5 o'clock almost. God damn. I gotta work tomorrow, sadly.
I fear I lack the constitution to bear witness to such barbarism. Come find me when you're finished, Cutter.
You'll regret this, Silas. Do you hear me? I'll have your head.
No.
He's like, oh, you'll have my head. He starts pulling his pants down. Oh my god. Jesus. No, but I have yet to see the UFOs in the air. The only fucking problem with that is that you have to have 100% completion, which is kind of stupid to me, honestly. That's the only way you can see it. But if you're on PC, you can download save files and you don't have to play the game as intended. You just... What work do you do, brother? I'm actually a delivery driver for Sherwin-Williams. It's like a paint company. Like, we sell paint. It's not too bad. I feel like I'm underpaid, though, honestly. Like, for the work that I do, it's kind of shit.
Who are you?
Hatham Kenway, at your service.
Like, sometimes it's not exactly clear where the customer is, so you have to sometimes fight it, and you have to call the store where the order came from. And they're like, oh, it's over here. It's super annoying, but yeah. AC becomes gay. Air conditioner becomes gay. Like, yeah, I mean, I guess it is kind of. No, but I will be taking a vacation pretty soon, though. A couple weeks, actually, so I'm pretty excited about that. You know, I pass one of your paint stores every time I walk to Walmart. Oh, really? But see, the funny thing is, I don't think I even have been to Warren, I don't think, like, in terms of, like, work-related duties, I suppose. Same thing with... Oh, owl delivery? Is that what you mean? Like, it says it literally says owl. I don't know. Delivery drivers can also be disrespected. Yes, it's happened to me plenty of times. That's the thing I hate. I have to bite my tongue a lot of the time.
His name is Silas Thatcher.
That fancy lad is our slaver.
Don't let his velvet tongue deceive you. A crueler and more vicious creature I've never known.
What can you tell me of his operation?
It's funny, you kill Benjamin Church way late in the story. I think it's like sequence 9, I think. Sequence 9 or 10.
Slaves?
Hardly.
DC,
Man's a commander.
DC, or White House DC.
In charge of the Southgate Fort.
The only DC in the country, man. Washington, DC. My bad, I tend to type faster than I think, so I can miss orders. It says there if I would... Oh, no, you're fine, dude. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. It's just human error. It happens. State or cap... Oh, I'm going to the capital. I'm not going... The state of Washington is clear on the West Coast. I'm not going over there. There's no reason for me to go there. I'm going to Washington, D.C. because I love history. That's a big reason that I'm going there, because I've always had an appreciation for stuff like that. But you have good charisma. Thanks, man. I really do appreciate that. I try. I try to be. Because in person, I'm quiet. The thing is, if you guys met me in person, if we all sat in a room, you guys would be like, "Oh, what's up, Rob? How you doing?" I'm very reserved. I don't speak to people unless spoken to, if that makes sense. Like, I mean, on stream I'm upbeat, you know, I try to be outgoing, but the majority of the time I'm a reserved person. I don't like to talk to people. And when it comes to my job, if the customer ain't there, I make it a habit to make it unattended, because we have a device, it's basically an iPhone, and within the app, when you make a delivery, you have to press complete, and then you have to take a photo. But if you do it unattended, you just have to explain where you left it, and that's it. But just say Maryland, it's about the same thing. I mean, yeah, you got a point. Baltimore, too. Baltimore region. I can't stand him. John Pitcairn.
I have not deserted, sir. I am here under Commander Amherst's orders.
Show me a letter bearing his seal, and you might be spared the gallows.
Him, too. He's a piece of shit.
The nature of my work, sir.
It's the sort of thing best not put to paper.
You know, this is a nitpick. I'm gonna skip this because it's not important. This is a nitpick for just anything. But you know how in movies or games, now I have to pause this because I'm going to try to make it as quick as I can, but in movies and games, when one character says something, let's say like, oh no, I didn't do that, and then it's like the next character cuts them off and says something. But I hate when there's a delay because it makes it feel unnatural. So like, let's say for instance, I say, oh no, I didn't do this. It's like they're waiting for the person to say the line. Like it's like they should say it immediately after they say that.
To call him brother.
Robbie, how would you feel about riding on a horse traveling through RDR2 for a stream?
We're done with this camp.
I mean, isn't that what you do anyway in Red Dead? That's the main form of locomotion in that game is horse riding. In Red Dead, because it's like the Wild West type. But the thing that I love about Red Dead
You'll see.
is that it takes place in a time where the Wild West is dying, actually. Like, even in Red Dead 2, which is 1899, I think, is when that game takes place. At that point, the American West was dead at that point already. Like, it was still there, but it was fizzing out of existence. And then by the time of Red Dead 1, it was really dead. At that point, there was no Wild West. And then by the time of 1914 with Jack, it was essentially non-existent. I mean, travel like RP, just messing around. Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, maybe. Red Dead 2 is a great game. People can shit on it all they want. They can say, oh, I didn't like that game because it was too realistic. I appreciate that, actually, the realism, and I'm really hoping that GTA 6 is the same way, because it was cool as fuck, like, how realistic that game was. It was different, you know? Like, in GTA 5, you can have a whole arsenal on your man, and he pulls a rocket launcher out of his pocket. But in Red Dead, you were limited to how many weapons you could carry. And that's cool as fuck to me. Like, because I always hated that in GTA 5. It's like you can pull out a rocket launcher, grenades, SMGs, assault rifles, like, out of your back pocket. It just never made sense to me. Everything started becoming industry, exactly. Exactly. Hold on a second, I'm trying. So Charles does the rest here. It's pretty easy. Hot take, World of War Zombies was better than PO3. That is a major hot take. Wow, you really just said that? Are you kidding me right now? I mean, you can have your opinion, obviously. I'm not saying you're not allowed to have an opinion.
You thieves and scoundrels, one and all! Fire on you and your false war!
As a matter of fact, the French and Indian War is the war that they're currently in, which basically set the stage for the American Revolution. Because what happened is that Britain won the war, but then they tried to tax their colonists for that war, and we said, fuck no, we're not paying for a war you started. And so then that's when it led to the revolt.
You again.
Let us go. And John Pitcairn with us.
I will not have my authority challenged.
Nor I.
Oh, Hatham is so badass.
Them all in
I love Hatham. But with this playthrough, I want to be careful to pace myself, because the thing that is most annoying... wait a minute, where's the music? Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, no. Don't spam chat. Claxy edits. I appreciate you coming in, man, but if you're gonna spam chat, then you're gonna be timed out. I don't have a tolerance for that. I don't have time for that. Bitch. Ah, fuck. Hold up. I'm not trying to be an asshole to you, man, but when it comes to that, it's something that it's just common courtesy not to do. It's fucked up. Oh, perform sequential kills? I didn't get it. Nah, whatever. Fuck it. Like I said, I'm not going for 100%.
My brother. And a better man than this. Or should our paths ever cross again?
What a fun fact, though, is that Edward Braddock was a real person, actually, in real life. He was legitimately a real person.
Go on then. Join them on their fool's errand. And when you find yourself lying...
I assume you've good reason for causing all this madness. What is it you require of me?
I'll explain everything on the way.
I need you to join my thing so my son can kill you later on at some point. Oh, man. Yeah, whatever. I didn't get it. Whatever. Oh, my God. Oh. Fun times. But it is nice. I've actually been, there's a lot of new faces we're seeing tonight, which is nice. I mean, that's one thing I love about live streaming, is that, you know, it's like you never know when like someone new is gonna come in. And it's always fun when new people come in. It's like, join our fold, brother. But no, as a delivery driver, yes, shit ton of disrespect from customers. Like the one day, I had a delivery to a spot that I go to a lot, and it was early, and the guy was like making it a problem that I was there. Like he was mad at me because I came when I was supposed to. What kind of sense does that? Like, don't be mad at me that they set the delivery up for this fucking early. That's not my fault. And that's another thing too. They think that we handle everything. We load the vans, we set up the paperwork, we do all that. But that's not it. Truth be told, it's the opposite. As a matter of fact, half the time I don't even know what the fuck it is that I'm delivering most of the time. People ask me, like, what do you got? And I'm just like, oh, just a couple of buckets. That's all I say. Like, I don't know the fucking name. I don't know, because I'm not an in-store associate, you know? That's not what I do. Because if I was in store, I would definitely have to deal with people, and I try to make it a habit to avoid people as much as I humanly can. But with a job like that, there are points where you are there's gonna have to be some level of customer service, but you know, it is what it is. It's a paycheck. That's all I can say. Oh my god. Oh, this mission can go fuck itself. I forgot about this one. Air assassination! Gotcha. I love that. I always love that with these games, is like how you just keep like silently assassinating someone in the midst of combat. Dude, did the music glitch out or something? It's not playing. Hold on. I'm gonna see, yeah, it bugged out. Alright. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reload last checkpoint, because stuff like that bothers me if there's no music. It's just gonna, it's gonna be one of those tiny little things nagging at me. So I don't wanna deal with it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, the music was back. Yeah, the remaster has a lot of glitches in it. I mean, the original did, but not as much as the remaster. Like, there's a really annoying glitch in this one, where when you do the synchronization viewpoint, like the leap of faith thing, the music that plays when you approach the top of the building, it'll just keep playing on loop repeatedly. Like even when you finish the synchronization and everything, like the music just never stops. Unless you restart the game. It's pretty stupid, actually. My goodness.
Charles, you and William serve as vanguard. Let no man reach us.
Sounds good. You just hang back. Don't do anything.
We'll follow from a distance and keep watch over us.
Oh my god, spoiler alert. We see Hatham's wifey right there. Oh, she really... Well, Connor looks just like her. If you look in that face, looks a lot like him. But it makes sense.
Free me.
Not until we're inside the gate. I can't chance an inspection of the gate going wrong. I'll see you safe. You have my word.
He cared about Zio, though. He did. He did. I mean, his lifestyle just didn't allow him to settle down, like with Hatham. He couldn't ever settle down with Zio because of his life. Always on the move, always doing what needs to be done. He tried to shape the revolution. I mean, like, the Templars wanted control.
Enemies ahead. Shall I engage them?
No. Let Jonathan and Thomas take care of it.
As you wish.
This part is super easy. It's just literally nothing but pressing triangle for the next 2 minutes. Nothing complicated going on here. But that is a huge hot take, though, with World at War. World at War Zombies is buggy as shit, too. I'll never forget, I threw a monkey bomb and I still died. Anyway, like, you know how when you throw the monkey bomb and the zombies get distracted? They didn't go for it, they just kept chasing me and killed me. And I'm like, fuck this. I'm done with this. BO3 was cool because it had, like, gobblegums and stuff, which, I mean, they were OP, but it added new light in gameplay. And then I think BO4 had elixirs, I think, which is basically the same idea as gobblegum. Oh no, you press L1, I'm sorry, not triangle. What the fuck was that? He had all the time in the world to avoid that, but he didn't. He could have just... That guy could have been on his fucking toes a lot more.
Dogs.
Let no man reach us.
I like how he shot but still missed. How do you miss at that close of a range? I mean, I guess you panic, I suppose. Like, oh shit. Like, it gets you before you can do anything. I'll never forget when people said that the next game was going to be in France because of the way that laundry is hung up. Because it looks like the French flag.
Of course.
Which, I mean, it kind of was, but it wasn't. Because it went this game, then 4, and then I think Unity. I think after that. Unless you want to count Rogue. But Rogue was technically a spin-off game, actually. It came out the same day that Unity came out. It was like, because Unity was the first game that was exclusive to PS4 and Xbox One. And Rogue was on 360 and PS3. And so I guess they didn't want the PS3 and Xbox 360 crowd to be left out, you know? So they said, fuck it. You guys can have this instead. Instead of Unity, you could get the spin-off game. Which, I mean, like I said, I didn't play much of Rogue. I played like the first 2 hours, and then when I seen that you're on that sailboat again, like 4, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm done. I can't do it, I'm sorry. Like, I know that's like a fan favorite thing about those games, but I hated the sailboat missions. I hated them.
Evening, gentlemen.
Like, I don't understand. It's like, you mean to tell me that's fun, steering that boat?
Delivery for Silas.
Go on then.
Wow, these guys are clueless. Absolutely fucking clueless.
See? I'm freeing you just
Shit.
as I said I would. Now, if you'll allow me to explain.
Look at the way she runs, though. Oh my god.
Let her go.
He's like, let her go. I need her pussy for later. Oh my god. He's like, I need to have a child.
Detection. What of Silas? He dies.
See, the cool thing is that I didn't even think about it, but like Hatham being a father to Connor, I mean, it's kind of symbolic in a way because, I mean, it's Father's Day. I mean, it feels weird hearing people tell me Happy Father's Day. I mean, because I'm 24 years of age, but I have a 2-year-old. I had her when I was 21, I believe. And it's weird, you know, just thinking like, wow, I'm actually a parent. It's really weird. Oh, did I get the attention of the other one? Fuck me. God damn it. That was a massive fail right there. Gotcha. Okay. I had to plan that out strategically because old dude was gonna fuck me up. Because when I was a kid, I had a lot of problems with this memory. Like, this one was really hard for me. No, the other guy saw me. God damn it. You have been detected. But here's a little food for thought, though. For those that do struggle with this, or if you had struggled with this, the thing that I didn't know is that it's only the captains, or like the officers that can see you, like detect you. You can just waltz through here, like there's all these guards. I was thinking as a kid, I'm like, how the fuck are you supposed to do this with all these guys around here? But they're not suspicious of you. It's the officers. Those are the ones you gotta watch out for. It's a little helpful note, just in case if you ever decide to play this game at some point, just know that that's the biggest piece of advice I can give, because it makes the mission so much easier. Gotcha. Captives freed. Oh, really? How the fuck did they see him? Are you kidding me? Oh my Christ. It's best I just blend in for now. Don't worry about it. Just pretend like nothing's going on. So I just found him dead over here. They're looking around like, what the fuck's going on? You mean to tell me the one guy that's hiding in a bush, you don't look at him? Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, that's definitely what I wanted to do, Hatham. 100%. Surprisingly, this game actually runs pretty well on the Nintendo Switch, because I have it. I have it for the Switch, but obviously there is less graphical fidelity because it's the Nintendo Switch, obviously. And then everybody's talking like, oh my god, the Switch 2. I probably won't even buy the Switch 2. Because, A, it's too expensive, and B, I'm just not much of a Nintendo person, honestly. I never was. I never really cared much for Nintendo. You have got to die. You have ruined my plans one too many times. Oh, my ear. Sorry about that. My ear was itchy. My ear was like, I'm on fire. Okay. You don't see me, you don't see me, you don't see me. We can talk about this like men. Or we can talk about this like British soldiers. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. And to think that most of my ancestry is from England, which is just funny to me. Because, like, when I was a kid, my parents told me that somewhere down the line we're Chinese. And I'm like, we're not Chinese, come on. At least on my dad's side, that is. Not my mom's side, but... On my mom's side, it's European, 100%. Like, German, Swedish even. I have a little bit of Swedish in me. And, like, England and whatnot. It's pretty cool stuff. Oh. Alright. I think to kill him, you gotta be in that bush, I think. Let me sleep. Let me... Sleeve. Oh my god, let me... I'm gonna say, let me free the slaves real quick. Or, I'm sorry, captives. But yeah, it sucks that we live in a day and age where something like the Civil War just wouldn't be feasible for Assassin's Creed because people just are too fucking sensitive nowadays. Alright. I think the captain is over here. I'm gonna go kill the captain. Just gonna make it a lot easier. Apart from an... I think it's like an optional objective. I'm sorry, it's force of habit. Jesus. We just jump on the horsey and take off. Oh, shit. But see, then these guys... Yeah, these guys are gonna see me. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to fucking get behind him in that bush back there. That's like the only way I'm gonna get past this guy. I hate that. My chat is deceased, lol. Oh my god. My chat just said, see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. No, no. Can you stop? Can you just go somewhere else, please? Like, why are you... Like, this dude is so interested in this corner back here. Shit. Oh, I thought he was like, he's just like, yeah, another... Oh, yeah, fuck. Great. Absolutely beautiful. This is definitely what the fuck I wanted to happen. I wanted the whole British army to come after me. He's just crouched down. He's like, damn, another one down. You're next if you don't get the fuck out of here. Alright. Come on. No, it'd be suicide if I did this. Hold on. Dude, my guy, what are you doing? Did you see that? Like, the way he just... Oh my god. The fuck? Hold on a second. I did see a Steam message pop up. Your chat might be broken. Is it broken? Oh, fuck me. Wait a minute. Hold on, guys. I am so sorry. I thought my chat went dead. It literally glitched the fuck out on me. Hold on a second. I am sorry. Oh my god. Dude. Dude, I am literally... What the fuck? This is... I think this happened before, but... Alright, chill, I won't. No, don't worry, I understand. No, dude, because just... Some people, they have a tolerance for that stuff, and that's just not what I do. But I played this game too, it's a masterpiece. Yeah, it is definitely my favorite one of the bunch. Like... The first Assassin's Creed, I couldn't finish that game because of just how frustrating it was. I gave up on it. I got super far into it, but I quit. It was one of the most frustrating games ever. But, see, I told you the white guy was coming out of Robbie. 6 likes on my screen. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate that. He was mad at me because I came when I wasn't supposed to, Robbie. That sounded so wrong, bro. Are you sure you didn't take a half out of it? I'm positive. I'm not under the influence right now. If I ever get a cat, I'm naming it Hatham. Good choice. Good choice. Tell me about Red Dead 2 thing. I can install that, and we could do, like, an online version, because it would be enjoyable if you feel like it. Yeah, I mean, maybe. That'd be cool. It takes a true COD player to kill with no jug. Yeah, here I sit, broken-hearted, came to shit, but only farted. Oh my god, let her go, pussy lips are for me. Where is my dad, Edward Kenway? Oh, well, on a serious note, like, in terms of actual Assassin's Creed lore, at this point in the story, Edward he's been dead for a while. But Epic Sags, I'm like, it's Epic Sags. My birthday is not my birthday anymore. LOL. How did they see him? Me sees the body being horribly... I don't know. The Switch 2 right now is... Yeah, because... Isn't it crazy? It's like something like $600 or something like that, $700. But Robbie, when you play in Moon, never. I can't stand that fucking map. Bro, we've been here for the whole time. Oh no, do we think it's glitched for him? What the fuck, you can't see us? Someone call him bloat. Can you see now? The positive side of stream messages. What the fuck happened to your chat? I don't know. Like, because it was stuck on the... www, and I just thought that maybe the chat had it moved for some reason. I'm like, damn, my chat just went silent on me. I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't ignoring you. It literally was fucked up. Thanks for telling me though, Diesel. Really do appreciate it.
Have the heads of those responsible, but first we clean up this mess.
Actually, Edward died when Hatham was a child. He was stabbed in the chest, I think, with a sword.
Kill any who try to escape. I don't care if they be one of us or one of...
No, it'd still be messaging because I'm a manipulative bitch. Oh my god. Well, fuck. That took a complete 180. No, I mean, I wasn't trying to be an asshole. It's just when it comes to spamming, it's not cool. It really is not cool to do. Oh, I didn't do it from a corner spot. Just cry me a fucking river. There we go. I think that did happen once, though. It's a really annoying glitch, honestly. Maybe not manipulate, but bitch, yes I am. I don't know. I wouldn't say you're a bitch. I mean, I don't know you on a personal level, obviously, because, I don't know you, because you live in an entirely different country from me. But from the times I've spoken to you, you seem like a cool guy. Shit. What the fuck was that, Hatham? What are you doing? Hanging onto the cannon like that? What is he doing? He went on the cannon and went like this with his hand. What the fuck was that? I need the sword for this. Big time. Oh, I love the way Hatham holds the sword, though. Gotcha, Silas. You're a dead man. He got stabbed in the throat and he's still able to talk? That doesn't make any sense. I stabbed him through his fucking neck.
I made a promise to you, Silas. One I intend to keep.
Headshot. Beautifully done. Yeah, no, I mean, like I said though, when it comes to the Switch, I don't even really... I'm not even a big consumer of Nintendo. I mean, I like Mario, Link and stuff like The Legend of Zelda and all that, but the only game I really, really like on the Switch is Smash Bros, and even then I'm not that great at it. Like, for a minute I was kind of good at it, but then I gave up on it. Link the Twink. What the hell?
Wait.
You guys want some pretzels? I have pretzels.
Very long, I suspect.
It's not like your traditional pretzel, though. It's like pretzel sticks. So they look more like this. Like they're pretzels, like, but they're not like folded up pretzels. Delicious. I love making my sodium level spike because of salt. Fun fact, Link doesn't have nipples. Really? The only thing I know about The Legend of Zelda is the that creepypasta binge round. That's like really all I know. And like that weird looking Link, like how he's like he has some weird teeth and shit. Nuts honey mustard pretzels are good as hell. Huh. Maybe I should try that. Yeah, in Breath of the Wild he does not have them. Yeah, that's weird as fuck.
He stalks the city streets and scouts the bordering.
Oh, yo, Hatham's just jumping. Oh my god.
One of those we saved.
Oh man.
That night. It was she who helped the others to save.
Did you see the comment about the Iraq War? No, I don't.
Have my answers. So, I watch.
No, I don't see anything about the Iraq War.
That my true mission might finally be.
No, but on a serious note, though, I haven't taken any edibles. I did last night, though. I took 2. And, oh my god, man. I can't tell you how fucked up I was. I can't. Like, I forget what the guy said at the... Oh my god, my hair. I need to get my hair cut. My hair is a fucking mess, but... The guy at the dispensary told me that it has something in it as well, and he said it'll make it stronger. Oh my god, he was not lying to me. Because I took 2. It was so bad my vision was blurry. That's how bad it was. But now I've actually gotten into live recording of tours, because before I was into Taylor Swift, I really didn't care about the live stuff when it came to music. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Word is she's been stirring up trouble just outside the city in a town called Lexington.
Well, then that's where we'll begin our search. I'll meet you there.
I'm being considerate by not, like, so you guys don't have to fucking hear me chew. That's why I muted my mic. All done. Okay. But, yeah, I totally get where you're coming from with that. I get it, because I'm not a big fan of the live stuff either. But I guess your opinion changed with Taylor Swift. Because like I said, I've listened to maybe one Taylor Swift song when I was younger. I don't even remember what it was. But I am well aware of who she is, 100%. I know she's one of the more famous ones, because, like, I see these videos on YouTube of people, like, messaging celebrities on, like, Instagram. And they have a fake thumbnail, obviously, to get your attention. And one of them said Taylor Swift. It said is typing on the thing, like she's responding to what he sent. But the thing is with celebrities, if you message them, 9 times out of 10 you're not getting a response. Like that's a given. I mean, they don't have time. Half the time they don't even run their own social media. So even if you did get a response, it's probably not even them. More than likely, it's probably some kind of manager or something like that. It's kind of fucked up, actually, but I have spoken to lesser-known actors, though. But, hold on a sec, wintertime back in those days looks awesome. Yeah, it does. Well, I mean, winter's my favorite season, regardless. But, and I haven't really related to so much with music as I have with her music. Well, that's good. I mean, that's awesome that she's able to do that for you. But, what's up, Sam? How you doing, man? Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, I'm sorry if the lighting looks like shite on my camera. It's because the lamp that I have, the light bulb died, so I had to replace it, and it just so happens to have, like, an orangish hue to it. I don't have some kind of disease, I promise. 100%, I'm not sick or something like that. Yeah, man, Sam is here. That is awesome. It sucks we can't have Zero in here, too, man. When Zero comes in here, that's a treat if Zero comes in. But his Chinese side is coming out. Oh, God, no. No, I am not fucking Chinese. I actually did a ancestry DNA test, and it came back as mostly European, because like I said, I'm white, if anything. I have a white mother and a black father, and even then my dad's not even 100% black himself, so if anything, I'm more white. But I think Taylor, she runs her own account, like the one named after her, but I think her team is behind her other account called Taylor Nation. Yeah, probably. Because I've reached out to Tom Hanks once and I never got a response. And, you know, Tom Hanks, he's like an A-list actor. Like, he's well known. He's very well known. I mean, I see him as not just Woody, but I see him as Forrest Gump, whatever his character's name was in Castaway. Yeah. But how much does it cost and what do you have to do? Cost for... Oh, the DNA test. I'm sorry, stuff slips my mind. I talk about many things in short bursts, so I tend to forget things. But I don't remember how much my mom paid for it because it was a long time ago. but I think it was over $100, I think. But I talked to Franklin. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. The only celebrities I've really spoken to, and I don't even know if I'd call them celebrities, is I spoke to the guy that does the voice of Jimmy Hopkins from Bully. His name is Jerry Rosenthal. And I reached out to him and he responded to me. I was actually surprised. And we had a short conversation. And I talked to Noah Watts, who he's the voice of Connor in this game, actually. I spoke to him and he responded to. But, oh god, now she's high on the other monitor, because in one of her, like, photo shoots for the videos on Spotify that play when you listen to a song, she was high for a few of them. I can see in her eyes. Yeah, I'm not really surprised by that. I mean, I don't really have a favorite artist in terms of music. That is a question I dread. Like, that's like one of the most common, like, getting to know someone questions, if that makes sense. Like, when you're first getting to know someone, 9 times out of 10, someone's going to say, what kind of music do you listen to? And I hate that question. And the reason I hate it is because when it comes to music, I don't have a preference. I'll listen to music. Like, music is music to me. Like, I'd be lying if I said there's music I don't like, but I'll listen to just about anything, like even country music. And, you know, country music is often frowned upon a lot of the time. Like, All My Exes Live in Texas. That song's in San Andreas, but it's really good. It's a good song. And it's country. All my exes live in Texas. And Texas is a place I dearly love to be. Oh my god. The fact that you can even hear that in San Andreas is so funny to me. Like, CJ's supposed to be the street gangster. And then it's like he's just listening to country music. Oh man, wait, how far away is this? Jesus. I don't even remember how to... Oh, you have to open the map with the touchpad. Okay. I love how it says Hatham, but the icon is clearly not Hatham. It's Connor. I can sort of dread it as well, but that's because she can be hated on a lot, so I don't want to share it because I feel like I'll be bullied for it, or like zombies done like a few times, like talk shit. I mean... You listen to what you want to listen to. Oh, Jesus, hold on. Oh, okay. My friend, he messaged me. He's like, hey. No, but, God damn it, Hatham. The horse riding in this game is frustrating. It really is. This game sucks. It's not like Red Dead Redemption at all. Oh my god, no, I'm kidding. But, no, I mean, you know, you have a preference. You like to listen to that. If somebody wants to say something about it, fuck them. You know?
Have you found her?
I don't care if you listen to Taylor Swift. I mean, from what I remember, her music wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all.
The sooner we can get out of this cold.
But like I said, I listened to her music at a time when I think she was just beginning to get famous, I think. Like, when she was, like, starting to become more well-known. Because now she's like, top tier, but... Early back in those days, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but back in like 2012, 2013, even 2011, I think she was known, but she wasn't like super well known, if that makes sense.
No doubt he's still angry about losing
Wow.
Fit Ken.
But if I'd say my favorite artist, oh fuck,
Do as he asks.
that's tough. I don't think I have a favorite artist, honestly.
Not your fault.
Not your fault. So this is when you meet Zio. Pretty cool stuff. Who would later become Hatham's baby mama. And he poops out a little native boy named Connor. I'm like, I always like to say that. I'm like, man, I had enough time to poop out a kid. Like,
We're too late. Fire's only just been snuffed. Snow recently disturbed. She's close.
Red was when she got like really big. So yeah, 2012, which was when Red released. It was played a lot. Oh, okay, yeah. Also, speaking of which, you know, on the topic of Stephen Ogg, you know, Trevor from GTA 5, because we've been talking about him a lot. You know something fucked up? I didn't know that recently he was on a panel with the GTA 5 actors, and like midway through, he just gets up and walks off stage. Like, I understand, like, maybe he had something happening, like maybe he had to use the bathroom or something, but it ties back in that thing, like, my name is Steven, Trevor's a cartoon, I'm not Trevor. Like, does this guy seriously think that people think he's legitimately Trevor? Like, he's like, Trevor's a character. I'm like, no shit! No shit! But you have to understand that that's what put you on the map, whether you like it or not. I don't understand why he's having so much trouble coming to terms with that. I mean, I understand he wants to be known for other projects, but GTA 5 is undeniably what made him known. And even then, even in this day and age, he's not really a well-known actor. I mean, people see him and they're like, oh, that's that dude from GTA, but that's about it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, wolf ass. Oh my god, wolf ass. Real smart.
Damn it. Wait, come back.
Okay.
To return to Braddock.
So we're actually almost at Connor. Not quite, but I would say like another 30 minutes probably we'll be at Connor.
Stop running. I only wish to talk.
Oh man. Then there's an actual person I hate, and it's Kanye West, but that's because he was extremely rude towards Taylor and made revenge porn of her for her music and called her a bitch in a song. Honestly, I just don't like Kanye anyway. He seems really strange to me. Like, he just released a new line of clothing, I think, and it's like literally Nazi shit, like swastikas. It's like, this is a black man we're talking about, and the Nazis were not too thrilled about black people, I'll say that. The hell? Oh. Hold on. Hello? Hello? Okay. So, Zombie just tried to call me on Discord. I have no idea why. Oh, fuck, I fucked up. Shit. He said that he made her famous, and I'm like, come on, you did not. Yeah, I don't know anything about that, because I don't really give a shit about Kanye West, and I don't think I ever will. I just know he's an idiot that tried to run for president the one time. Can you imagine that? The United States is already a laughingstock of the world, but come on now. If Kanye West was elected president, who I'm assuming has no idea about politics whatsoever, yeah, no. Him being president would just be laughable.
You try my patience, woman.
You try my patience, woman. Hatham's got women issues. Dude, come on. I hate these fucking wolves. I love how Hatham is a Templar, but he has a hidden blade. Like, that's so cool to me, because it's like he's using the enemy's main weapon, really. Like, the hidden blade is often, like, the assassin's weapon. Stuff like that is pretty cool. I knew something wasn't right, because at first I thought I was getting a call on Messenger, like Facebook Messenger, but then it was playing a weird, like, doo-doo, and I'm like, oh, that's Discord.
I come in peace.
Why are you speaking so slow?
Sorry.
Sorry.
What do you want?
I want your coochie.
Your name?
Because we need to have a son named Connor.
I'm Zio.
Pleased to meet you. God's day.
Just call me Zio.
Dio.
Zio.
Oh, fuck no. Did you see the way she rolled her eyes at him? What a bitch.
Now tell me why it is you're here.
Like, he fucked your name up, Jesus. It happens. Nobody's perfect.
Where did you get this?
From an old friend.
Like, look at my name. My name sucks. I hate my name, honestly. I mean, no disrespect to my grandmother. God rest her soul, but she's the reason I have my name.
I saved your people. Does this mean nothing to you? Look.
I'll read your comment after this cutscene. I'm trying to get these two to stop.
Close to here, there is a hill. Meet me there, and we'll see if you speak the truth.
I like Zio, and you know, now that I look at her, she really reminds me of, what's her name from Assassin's Creed Origins? Aya? Like the Amunet, like Bayek's wife. She looks like her a lot in the face. Or I guess what he did... I'm skipping this. I don't have time for it. I'm trying to read chat. Like, I'm sorry. Maybe I should stop playing story-driven games. My goodness. Or I guess what he did that made him so hated in my eyes. So what he did was he jumped on stage and interrupted a miner, by the way, to say someone had a better video and she thought the crowd was boring her. Yeah, he sounds like a piece of shit, but he just has that look to him. Like Kanye West, like what the fuck, dude? Jeez. Goodness. Whoa, that's definitely something I can't talk about on stream. Oh my god. I'm already on thin ice with YouTube as it is, but yeah, Kanye West, he's a piece of shit, fuck him. But Nutty Ape is a great name. Yeah, my name, a long time ago, my name used to be Nutty Ape Productions. I made that when I was a kid. I was like, what, 13? But then I shortened it to Nutty Ape. But I was actually referring to my, my actual name, which is Robbie. Now, when you think of the name Robbie, it's either R-O-B-B-I-E or R-O-B-B-Y. My name is spelled R-O-B-Y, which a lot of people, I can't tell you how many times as a kid I heard people say to me, Roby? Is it Roby? I'm like, yeah, it's Roby. First off, what idiot parent would name their child Roby? That's a really stupid name to begin with. And then she took the hatred, she got online and made a really good album called Reputation. Oh, wow. That's cool. I don't know. I mean, they do say that, like, the music scene is, like, the source of evil. They do say that. I mean, like, with, like, especially with, like, the Illuminati and all that stuff. I'm not trying to bring in dark stuff into the channel, but they say that. Like, they say that a lot of musicians are associated with, like, the Illuminati, and that the Earth is hollow, and that inside of the Earth lives a bunch of lizard people. Yeah, that's actually a legitimate theory, the hollow Earth theory. Like that there's no core of the Earth, it's just a hollow ball that floats in outer space.
Oi! Where you going, Cully?
Oh, he's creepy looking.
Me?
No, the other cock robin.
Well, I was.
The other cock robin? That is so British.
Oh, and now?
Well, now I'm going to feed you your teeth.
Oh, that's such a pleasant insult.
Was going to be the problem?
And the music industry can be really bad. Same thing happened with Taylor, how her work was stolen by a person she hates. Wow. That's crazy. Actually, on second thought, I do sort of have a favorite artist, kind of. And it's actually Blondie. I don't like all of their songs, but the funniest thing about Blondie is I didn't know that Blondie was a band that consisted of mostly men. I always thought that Debbie Harry was just called Blondie. I thought that was like her nickname. But no, Blondie is a band. And the song that I love the most... Now this is ironic as hell, because as a kid I hated the song. And it's called One Way or Another. As a kid I hated that, because it was on a commercial on TV that would never stop coming on. And so I began to hate it. But then the one day I was sitting there singing it to myself, because I was driving and I seen a one-way sign. And I was like, one way or another. And I'm like, let me listen to that shit. So I hooked up my phone to the car stereo, put it on, and I was like, damn, this is actually pretty good. It's actually, I mean, maybe because I didn't listen to it for so long, but it used to annoy me.
I should stop the bleeding.
Look at those eyes.
That wasn't necessary. But thank you.
Wow, what a fucking ingrate. I would have been like, fuck you, and then just leave. She's like, that wasn't necessary.
Meet me at Braddock's camp when you're ready.
A fun fact is that my grandmother on my dad's side of the family was actually, I think she was native though. She was a native woman, I'm pretty sure. But as a matter of fact, if you guys want to know my ancestry, I will actually pull it up and read it to you if y'all are interested. But yeah, they say that a lot. They say that the music industry is like the root of all evil, like because they say musicians, like all of them, have some kind of tie with the Illuminati. And if you guys don't know what the Illuminati is, well, I'm pretty sure everybody knows, but it's a supposed hidden society, basically. And they basically pull the strings and manipulate events, essentially. There's a creepy card game that came out back, I think, in the 80s. I think it was either the 70s or the 80s, but it was really disturbing because it was like an Illuminati card game. But on each card was like some kind of world event. Like, one of them showed World War III, another one was, like, technology taking over, like robots and whatnot. And then there was another one that was talking about, like, 9/11. And this was way before 9/11 happened. Like, way fucking before. And that can't be a coincidence. Like, it showed New York on fire and whatnot. Really creepy shit. Really creepy shit. But, what was another... There was something else I was going to mention, I can't remember. Oh, speaking of robots, a great movie is I, Robot, actually. It's actually one of my favorite movies of all time. And it's, like I said, it's about this AI named Vicky, and she wants to overthrow humanity, and so the creator of Vicky, he builds a robot specifically designed to destroy Vicky, but he has the robot kill him before she can do that, because he wanted to, okay. Let me try to simplify this. So basically, he builds a robot, he tells the robot to kill him, because he's trying to get the attention of a police officer, like a detective, so that way he can leave breadcrumbs so that he can do it without Vicky knowing the true plan before she could, you know, take action. And so the robot's name is Sonny, so he's immune to her control. And he can express emotion and stuff, and he has dreams like a human. But the other robots aren't like that, they're just generic robots. And they become evil because of Vicky. But Sonny doesn't, because Sonny's not a part of her control.
Second thoughts?
Hardly. But I'll have to approach this carefully.
Damn.
Go on then. I'll keep watch from here.
Dude, Zio is fucking hot. Oh my god. She was hot as hell. Too bad she's... too bad she's dining out tonight. Oh my god. Oh, man. No, get in the car, get in the car, get in the car. There we go. You know what's fucked up is that he says the cheese, he said none of it is French. Like, I told you guys back in the day, Britain and France were at war constantly. Every other day they were declaring war on each other because they couldn't stand each other.
16 wheels of cheese, none of it French, don't worry. 5 bottles of whiskey, a couple dozen new uniforms, boots, leather for patching, blankets, cart feed for the horses.
Oh shit.
That's all there is.
I don't know if Miracle's still in here, but you're about to show up, Miracle, actually. Yeah, George Washington is in this part. But and with Taylor, people think she's bad because they say she only makes songs about her exes when she doesn't. There's also a really emotional song called... Is it Marjorie made about her grandmother? Oh, wow, okay. I mean, they say that songs are supposed to have meaning to them, almost like a tattoo. They say you shouldn't get a tattoo unless it has some kind of significant meaning to you. So, I mean, if she wants to make songs about her ex, who gives a fuck? I mean, most people say, like, oh, you need to move on from them, but the only way people can express themselves sometimes is through music. But maybe I'll listen to a couple of Taylor Swift songs, because I know who she is. I've only listened to, like, maybe a couple of her songs. I can't remember. Okay, you have got to go. 100%, you have got to go. Oh, no. Shit. Okay. Yeah, George Washington is the one in the blue coat right there. Which is kind of funny because it's almost symbolic of the American Revolution. Like, he was the leader of the Continental Army. And he was appointed Commander-in-Chief because he was Commander-in-Chief. I mean, he led the Continental Army to victory. But I will say this. If France hadn't jumped in, we probably would have lost, honestly. And this would probably just be the British colonies, still. I would recommend Marjorie like it. It has that feeling of, like, when to think about a past grandparent, like, it made me cry, which no other song has done. Yeah. I mean, you know, I don't want to go on, like, a tangent about, like, you know, super depressing things like death, but you know, I think about that shit all the time. I think about, like, maybe it's just me. I have a weird mind. I have a weird thought process, but I always have this vision. Like, I'll be talking to somebody that's alive, but, like, in my head, I just imagine them dead. Like, in a casket. Like, you know how people are dead, they're like they look like they're sleeping. Yeah. And it bugs me. It bugs me. And I think that's why those portrait things bug me so badly from Egypt, because it's like it's associated with something that is frightening. I mean, because I mention this all the time, but the thing that's scary about being a human, or just any living thing, I mean, at least with humans, because we're capable of complex thought, whereas animals are not. And so the saddest part is that at some point we're all going to die. I mean, whether we like it or not. So everybody's going to have to face death at some point. But that's the thing. I mean, we as humans, we distract ourselves because we know that that's our fate. That was close. Oh my god. If I had waited a second longer, I would have been spotted. But no, I have that as well, where I think of it like like seeing like people that, yeah. It's scary. I mean, I was thinking about that the other day with my parents. Like, I'll get these visions in my head, like just imagine them. I mean, I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about that. Like the one time, my mom, she scared the shit out of me because, she told me, she said, imagine me on like a mummy portrait, and I'm like, no, I don't want to think about that. No way in fucking hell. I don't want to see you on any kind of mummy portrait. Because the one time I had her look them up, and I said, do not show me. I do not want to see them. I said, just look them up, though. And so then she was looking at them, and she was like, ugh. She was like, they're creepy. I'm like, yeah, they are fucking creepy. I had no choice. I had no choice. Do not kill a guard. Using a weapon? Oh, fuck that, bro. Come on. That's annoying. Whatever. I passed it. Yeah, she does look like Aya.
What news?
Braddock has left to rally his troops. They're marching on Fort Duquesne. It'll be a while yet till they're ready, which gives us time to form a plan.
No need. We will ambush them here near the river. Go and gather your allies. I will do the same. I will send word when it is time to strike.
I'll tell you what, though. I'll tell you guys a serious story, but it does kind of have a comedic effect to it, so, to an extent. But the one time when I was a kid, I was like maybe 5, my grandma died. My dad's mom, the one that I think she was native, but she had passed away. I think it was from complications of diabetes, I'm not entirely sure. But it was my first funeral I've ever attended, like open casket. And I didn't get it because I just thought she was sleeping. Like I went up to the casket and she looked like she was just sleeping. She was dead, you know? And I think that's why I've always had that issue with like the portrait things, is because it makes me think of like caskets. Like those always bothered me. Like I've always had issues with like, you know, I guess memorializing the dead, I guess, to some way. Another sweet thing in Majority, she uses her actual grandmother's vocal because she was an opera singer, so you can hear them basically. Oh wow, that's actually really wholesome. That's really, really wholesome. Wow. Damn. You know, the saddest thing is that I don't have any grandparents left. I had my grandmother on my mom's side pass away when I was young, and I was very close to her, so that was hard for me. And then my grandpa on her side died before I was born. And I would love to have met him because he actually was in World War II. He served in the Pacific Theater, so he fought the Japanese, but it's really unfortunate I didn't get to meet him. And then on my dad's side, it's my biological grandfather. Nobody knows what happened to him. Like, I'm not going to get into the details because I have family that watch on here. But nobody knows if he's even alive anymore, like if he's even still around, because nobody sees him. And then, obviously, I just mentioned earlier, my grandma, she passed away when I was young. I'm like watching the video and my body is covered in chills. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about for that song? Like the music video or something? Yeah. Hold on a second. I don't even know what this is. Is this the one where you kill Edward Braddock? Because after you kill Braddock is when you play as Connor, so at least as a child. Oh, damn, we've been live for 2 hours already. Live while you can, people, seriously. And that's another thing, too, that scares me a lot. It's just how fast time moves. When you're a kid, time feels infinite. I mean, like, it just, like, you think, like, wow, a week, that's so long. A week ain't nothing. But that's the scariest part. It's like, I'm 24, so I'm young, you know, I'm young, but I have a 2-year-old daughter. And it feels like just yesterday, she was a baby, and I was holding her at the hospital. And now she's like, has a full set of teeth, runs around, laughs, talks. It's weird. It's like, what happened? Where the fuck has time gone?
Hard at work, I see.
How did you...
It is time. We've set up camp to the north. Meet me there.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I need to see if her grandmother's credited the song because she is in the lyric video. I would imagine so, probably. I don't know. I mean, because, you know, open caskets are bad enough as they are, but then you've got people that take it one step too far, in my opinion, and they, like, they'll position the body in a way to look like they're alive. So, like, the one time the dude was set up to look like he was sitting up in a chair, and they put a game controller in his hand in his PS4, but he was dead. He wasn't alive. He was fucking dead. I mean, I understand, you know, people they want to have a nice send-off with someone that they love. You know, I get that, but oh man, don't do that. That is, ugh, Jesus. I don't like that. And they did something like that too. It was a similar thing, but the guy was positioned on a motorcycle because he was a biker guy, I think. Well, you can dress them up, but you shouldn't move the body with it. Exactly, yeah. Ugh. There goes my appetite for the next fucking 3 days. I'll never forget when I first looked up those mummy portraits. Because I seen them in Assassin's Creed, and I was like, oh, that's cool. It's like little portraits of them. I'm like, how cool is that? And so then, I forget how I came across the real ones. I didn't even know it was a real-life tradition. And when I looked them up, I was like, ugh, what the fuck are those things? They look so weird. Like, their eyes are, like, real big, and they just, ugh, God, no. No.
I see you've been busy.
Like, it's Uncanny Valley. I get what you mean. It looks undead if they're yeah. Like, they look like, almost like zombies.
And you? Who do you stand for?
Myself.
Oh, wow.
What would you have me do?
I like how it says Cameron posted a story that will expire soon. Thanks for sharing, phone. I appreciate that. Like, hey, man. It's about to expire. Look at it. I'm joking. Yeah, he was in here earlier, but he vanished, I'm assuming. Hey, it's George Washington.
Everything all right, sir? Just savoring the moment. No doubt, many
Alright, we're just gonna skip this. So pretty much you just kill Edward Braddock. There's nothing special going on here. What's funny is that I think this area is actually mission exclusive. I don't think you can actually go here in free roam. It's really strange. At this point, I don't even really give a shit if I get spotted. Like I said, we're not going for 100% on this. Especially with that mission conflict looms. That can go fuck itself. Damn. But no, I mean, this is totally unrelated, but earlier when you mentioned that you were a bitch, I mean, I was serious when I said that. Like, I like, not called you bitch, but like when I said like that, you seem like a cool guy, because I don't know you on a personal level. I don't know you, obviously, but you seem like somebody that I would hang out with, if that makes sense. Like, I could hang out with you. It just depends on the person. Like, I'm easy to get along with. It's rare for me to get into fights with people. But like the last time I got into a physical altercation, I think I was probably 13, maybe. But I was 13, you know, as a child. As well, with the weird video, it has old like home footage of her grandmother. I think it's sad that she didn't get to see Taylor succeed because she died 3 years before the first. Oh wow, that's really sad. Actually, it's very nice of you to say that. Yeah, of course, man. I'm nice to those that are nice to me, and sometimes I can come off as an asshole.
So fun on the other end of the barrel, is it?
Hold on a second. Texting someone back. Oh, damn.
Sir.
Oh, man. No, but I can be an asshole. I've been called an asshole. I've been called every name under the sun before. By men, women. Like, I mean, I remember when I was in high school, there was this one dude called me a bitch. So, I mean, you know, it's all good. I'm used to it, you know? I'm very used to it, very much so. I'm actually ahead of him. Holy shit. Yeah, this optional objective can go fuck itself, too. It's genuinely terrible. This game has the worst, like, mission constraint thingies. Okay. Holy shit, mass hysteria. If we're lucky, we might be able to get to the Boston Massacre sequence. But it's not likely. And for those that are unawares of American history, the Boston Massacre was basically a thing that happened where British troops shot colonists, and it caused a big outrage. Because they were harassing them. They were harassing the troops, and they shot them.
Always knew it would be the end of you. Is the end of you.
He's funny looking. Holy shit, kill him, kill George. Don't. That reminds me of Miracle. Oh my god, she used to do that. Like, whenever me and her would...
He gets away. I said go.
I was gonna say, wait, when me and Miracle argue, or it was when we used to, she would do this thing where, like, I would say something to her, but she would be like, don't. Whenever I would say, she'd be like, don't. Oh my god. That's how you do it. You don't stab him, you just shoot the fucking bastard. Because that's how it's done here on Nutty Ape, kids.
Your death opens a door. It's nothing personal. Well, maybe it is a little personal. Been a pain in my ass, after all.
But we are brothers in arms.
You're a hypocrite. Bang.
No longer.
Yeah, shot his ass, man.
I've forgotten what you did.
Yeah, Edward Braddock, though, he was a real person, though. He was.
It does not end.
Obviously, though, he wasn't killed by a Templar named Hatham, though.
Whether we applied the sword more liberally and more often, the world would be a better place than it is today.
In this instance,
Damn, he got stabbed and shot. That's brutal. Ain't that brutal? Jesus. I always hated that blood texture in this game. Like, the blood texture looks weird. Like, it moves around. I don't get it.
It's done.
So this is when he wastes his time, pretty much. He came all the way over here for no reason. I would have been pissed, honestly.
Bargain? I expect that you will honor yours.
Because Reginald Birch didn't know that that key wasn't the exact key, because what he has, what Hatham has, he needed that, but it wasn't to open that big door. What he was supposed to have was the Apple of Eden. That's what would have allowed him through that big door right there. Because he would have needed that for that big gate that leads to that ball that Desmond touches at the end, like that weird pedestal thing. But he didn't waste his time, I guess, because, I mean, he stayed in the colonies, which, I mean, the whole point of him coming here was for that door.
No.
So it's like, there's no reason for him to really be here. I expected more.
You seem disappointed.
Yeah, no shit.
I thought that I held a key that would
I'm back for the millionth time. I didn't even know you left.
This room is all there is.
You're like Dorian, you make one comment, then you vanish into the unknown. You just missed yourself on the game. You just missed George Washington. He was on there. Mished. I meant to say missed.
What do they mean?
Oh, they about to get freaky in a second.
Tells the story of your Zizum.
They're about to get a little boy named Connor.
Came into their world and
Or Shrek, as Miracle calls him. She said he looks like Shrek. I'm like, no, he doesn't.
she had a hard journey.
He's a Giga Chad, you know?
But she believed in
He's
herself.
he's a nice looking guy.
They might achieve. And though she is long gone from the physical world, her eyes still watch over us. Her ears still hear our words.
Oh my.
Her hands still guide us. And her love still gives us strength.
A pissed off Shrek. Oh my god, no. Don't talk about Connor like that. Hey, he could have easily killed you, you know that? I respect Connor, though. I'll mention why in a second. Whoa. What's going on here? You know something? I know this is weird, but did they actually fuck in that cave, though? I mean, I hope not. That would be uncomfortable as fuck. With all those rocks. Oh, boo-hoo. I didn't get the fucking optional objective. Whatever. No, but what I was going to say was, I respect Connor a lot, because when his village is burned down, when he's a child, he immediately assumes that it's Charles Lee that did it. But it's later revealed that it was actually George Washington that did it. But even after finding out about that, he still doesn't go after George. I mean, he kills off the Templars because he wants America to have freedom, because he knows that if George gets picked off, it's over. He literally says Washington's the only thing keeping the Continental Army together. You kill him, you end all hope for freedom.
It was not the right place.
It was the right place.
Waiting for you.
It was to the right place.
Gentlemen, please sit.
May the Father of Understanding guide us. He says, wait, what?
Was no more than a painted cave. Although it did contain precursor images and script, which means we are close.
Not close enough, it seems.
We need to.
Why does he look like that? Not close enough, it seems.
Place here. Although the site eludes us, I am confident we will find it.
Truth.
Hear, hear. Furthermore, I believe it is time we welcome Charles into our fold.
Why did he wait so long to put him in there, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, he waited so long to put Charles Lee into the order. It's really strange, actually.
Such a gift implies. Are any opposed?
What if they said, yeah, no, we don't want him in here, fuck him. He's definitely the most fucked up one. He's a piece of shit, man. I mean, just the shit that he does in this game is fucked up.
Do you swear to uphold the principles of our order and all that for which we stand?
I do.
And never to.
What is it, a wedding? I do. Like, he just keeps saying, I do.
And to do so from now until death. Whatever.
He's getting married to Hatham. You may now kiss the bride.
Then we welcome you into our fold, brother. Together, we will usher in the dawn of a new world, one defined by purpose and order. Give me your hand. You are a temple.
He legitimately looks like he just proposed to him. Like, he has the ring on.
Of understanding guide us.
May the Father of understanding guide us. Wait, what?
I don't understand why he's so shocked. You know what I'm saying? Like, Charles has been doing all this shit. Like, you'd think by now he'd piece it together. He's like, wait, what? Like as if it's like something new. Funnily enough, I have on Spotify a version of Taylor's set list for her show that I could customize, which would work. That I could send you so you can see what songs I love from her. Yeah, that's cool. I'm always down for recommendations. I mean, because music is subjective. Wow. Like, people like certain things, other people don't like it. But I'll give it a listen. Yeah.
The key must be the amulet Hatham took from London.
Oh, Desmond gets socked in the face right here by his dad.
No closer to finding it. Desmond, you need to keep going.
I'm gonna mute my mic for this.
Hey, he's your ancestor too. Why don't you hop in the Animus?
Really? That's your response? It's like dealing with a 6-year-old. What is wrong with you, Desmond?
You want to know what's wrong? I'm sick of being treated like I'm not even here. Desmond, do this. Desmond, do that. Desmond, you better figure things out because the sun is going to turn us all to ash. And I know I was really nice to you, but actually I'm just another Templar plot twist. And yes, I would like very much for you to be controlled by a magic space wizard so that you can murder me. So there's your answer. I'm sick of being a goddamn pawn. I thought it might be different with you. I mean, you're my father, but turns out you're no better than the fucking Templars.
Don't you ever equate me to those bastards again.
Hit him with that right hook. Did you see that?
Everything I do, everything I have done has been for you. Maybe I pushed
You need to get it together, kid.
a little too much. But try and remember exactly what's at stake here. You need to get it together, kid.
And see, it's weird because these people here, they show up sometimes in like the newer games, but it's not common.
Isn't good. It appears this temple is powered by a collection.
Alright, yeah, we're just gonna skip it. Yeah, the sources, whatever. It is a fucking wedding. Yeah, it really is. Goodness. Alright, back to the Animus we go. Jumping straight back into the action. And the name is also really nice because of her website, because I can enter her first name and it gets named after that name. Oh, wow, really? That's cool. This is the only time you play as his mom in this game, like, at all. Like, in the memory corridor, you can actually take control of her. It's kind of cool. It's so funny to me how she has the same run animation, though. It looks more like Hatham's, though. Hatham's. I'll never forget now, Miracle's gonna be upset about it when I say it, because she doesn't like when I talk about things, but there was a girl I dated a long time ago. Wait, it was back in 2017. And she was big into these games. Like, she played the fuck out of Assassin's Creed Unity. And we would always go back and forth, and I would tell her, this one is better. And she used to fucking argue with me, but I'll never forget the one time I told her what happens at the end of Unity. And I said, hey, I was like, Elise dies at the end of this game. Yeah, there's a character in Assassin's Creed Unity named Elise, and she dies in the game. I said Elise dies at the end of this game. And, like, all of a sudden, all I hear is the hang-up noise, like, just doo-doo, like, cause she... I hung up on her because I fucking spoiled the game, and she was crying. She was crying. I'm like, are you really fucking crying over this? You mean to tell me that's a 3-year-old? That is a giant fucking 3-year-old child. That's fucked up, man. What is this kid eating? He's huge. Well, that would prove to be a fatal mistake. I mean, irregardless, his village was going to get burned down anyway, because like I said, it wasn't even Charles Lee that did it. It was George Washington. So, I mean, regardless, his village was going to get burned down. Yeah, this mission sucks. I hate this mission. Because it's like you have to play fucking hide and seek. It's really retarded. I bought Assassin's Creed to fucking assassinate people, not play hide and seek. Oh, did I run the wrong way? Yeah, I did. You know, listen, with the country I live in, I mean, I am proud of where I'm from, but at the same time, I look at the history of my country, and I realize that we're not good people. I mean, this land, all this land, it's not ours. It's not. I mean, we came in here and we stole it. From the originals. That's why they're called Native Americans, because this was their land, and we just came in and said, get out. This is ours. It's like, nope, get out. Oh my god. It reminds me of that cutscene in GTA 5 when Michael walks in the living room, and his daughter Tracy is watching the TV, and he said, out, and she was like, no, I'm watching Fame or Shame. He was like, tough fucking tits. That's exactly how it was. Oh my god. Assassin's Creed 3. I'll never forget when I was younger and I was first playing this game, and I had a friend group at school, and we would get on the like when it came to recess, like playground, we would just stand on the playground and we would talk about video games until it was time to go in and have lunch. And I remember we were talking about this game, and my one friend, he was playing it, and we were talking about how stupid this mission is, and it was super funny. Because that kid, if you got into an argument with him, the shit that he would do is hilarious. Like, I'll never forget, he was intense. Like, if you'd be going back and forth, like, you know how people say, yeah, and they're like, no, yeah, no. He would be like this. You would legitimately be trying to talk, because he wouldn't let you get anything out. And he would just be like, nope, nope, nope. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was so funny when he would do that. I'm like, dude, what is wrong with you? He's like, nope, 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 nope. I wish I could be a kid again for, like, just for a day, you know? Just be a child. Because when you're a kid, you take a lot of things for granted, you know? I mean, you're like, damn, I wish I could be an adult. Oh, I forgot his name isn't Connor, it's Roger Nagedwin, yeah. He doesn't get the name Connor until he meets Achilles. Yeah, they mentioned Ezio in this game, which is cool. But at this point, Ezio is long dead at this point. Couple hundred years. But his death never made sense to me, though. His death is strange. I mean, like, he dies on that bench, you know what I'm saying? Like in that part where he's coughing a bunch. And then that guy sits next to him. And then he's dead, which makes me think the guy killed him. Maybe it's like a Templar or something. He says, get some rest, and then Ezio died after that. And the thing that's funny to me is that he had kids late in his life, like super late. Like he had a son and a daughter, I think. But it wasn't until he was like older. Like way older. Oh, I fucked up. Find all the children without making a mistake. Apparently Roger Nagedwin, when he was alive, actually did that. This level sucks. I hate this. I'm eating ice. I'm eating cream ice. I was about to say ice cream. I was about to say, shit, I want some ice cream. I know my mom made dinner. I'm grateful that my parents let me live here, honestly, because most parents kick their kids out. And my parents do too much for me at my age. I mean, I'm almost halfway to 30, and I live with my parents. But no, really, I am eating ice cream. Oh, really? What flavor? I love ice cream. But the thing is I have an intolerance for dairy products, so oftentimes when I eat it, I regret it later on. Some sort of chocolate. Ooh. And I'll be the first to say this, chocolate ice cream is fucking amazing. Everybody acts like it's the most disgusting thing ever. I don't know. Like there was, oh my god, I can't, chocolate ice cream is so gross. I don't get it. I think it's great. It's amazing, dude. There's this chocolate milk that I bought the one time. There's a store called Meyer. I'm not sure if it's in Sweden or like Europe, but it's a grocery store. And they sell this chocolate milk. It's called not Promised Land, but Promised Land. It's weird. You think it'd be Promised Land, but it's Promised Land. And so I bought it because apparently it was really delicious. And it was great. It was good, but it was too thick. It was more like a milkshake, if anything. Like, it was real thick. It was, like, thick like Elastigirl. And that's hard to achieve, let me tell you. Thick. Actually, we have chocolate milk downstairs. I might go get some. Honestly, I want some chocolate milk. What a bunch of assholes. Like, does that make you feel good? Like, you know, picking on a kid like that? With a musket? Come on, man. How much of a pussy do you gotta be to point a gun at a kid like that? Fucking piece of shit. It's Charles Lee. I have to sneeze, oh no. Woo!
You look...
That was mean.
Where have I seen you before?
They're the smallest men who ever lived, yeah. Literally.
That wasn't very nice.
That wasn't very nice.
Listen to that. He knows English.
Small for a savage.
Yeah, his mom taught him English.
We have questions for your elders. Only tell us where your village is, boy, and you can go.
I actually am going to get some chocolate milk. I will be right back, guys. Just hang tight. I do have a be right back screen, so don't worry. Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming. Oh. Oh. Woo. I needed that. Let me tell you. Woo. Oh, oh. Oh, the camera's on. Been on this whole time, huh? No. Oh my god, he is the origin of bilingual bitches. Jeez, not again. Hopefully Miracle Joe. Oh, you know she did. Some of the shit she says to me sometimes, I'm like, ooh. This is the chocolate milk.
Your life extinguished. You are nothing, a speck of dust. You and all your ilk, living in the dirt like
But my thing is, like, what is his problem? Why does they attack him? I don't get it. Like, they're just fucking with him for no reason.
They throw themselves at our feet and beg mercy. But not you, it seems. No.
Did you see I don't know. I didn't see it.
Desperately to your
I didn't see it.
Too ignorant to know your folly. But I am not unkind.
I am not unkind, but he proceeds to choke a child against a tree. Oh my god.
And so I spare you, that you may carry word to your people. Let them know the sooner we are given what we seek, the sooner you can return to your pathetic...
Oh, I get it. Okay. He didn't give up that search for the precursor site. He's trying to... But you really think a fucking child is going to have an answer to that? Come on, man. That's idiotic. That's just idiotic thinking. Ransom. Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Find you.
I look forward to it.
Oh, I'm going to find you, alright. I'm going to fucking kick your ass. Wow, real tough guy, fucking hitting the head of a child with the butt of a fucking musket. But see, it was poor timing, though. It was poor timing because, couple the fact that Charles Lee was just there and Connor was unconscious, he just kind of automatically assumed that it was them that destroyed the village, but it wasn't. Like I mentioned 100 times at this point, it was George Washington that did that. Which is fucked up. I mean, because his justification for doing it is silly. I mean, like, later on, he plans to attack the village again, but it's only because he said, we've been receiving reports of allied natives working with the British. I've asked my men to put a stop to it. Like, really? So you're gonna fucking kill innocent people over that? No, he's just mad because he had fucked up teeth. George Washington had teeth. But by the time of his presidency, he only had, like, one real tooth left. So he wore dentures. He should have headbutted him in the dick. Maybe he didn't think about it in the moment. This is sad, honestly. I feel bad for Connor, I really do. Damn, he hit that karate move. He said, woo! Wouldn't it be funny if he was making Bruce Lee noise? He was going, woo! Oh my god, whenever he was, like, flipping past stuff. Damn, he is strong to be able to whiff that. Yeah. I mean, this is a 3-year-old. A 3-year-old! No way in hell. It's not like he said doggy. Oh my god, he said doggy! Oh my god. Oh, this part is so hard to watch. It really is. No matter how many times you push circle, you're not going to be able to save her. Yeah, but that door doesn't even look barricaded. Like, looks like she could have got out that way. No, dude, he's literally canonically 3 years old right here. I'm not joking. I swear to God. Either 3 or 4. Stop it, stop it. Oh my god. That's not funny. That is really sad, honestly. I'm not even being sarcastic with it. That's fucking... And then, like, that's the thing, though. Like, people... Oh, 9 years later. So he was 4. Okay, I'm sorry. He was 4 years old, not 3. But maybe it's because how much physical work everyone did in that time, and that they had to grow up at. Yeah, I see what you mean. But that's the thing I fucking hate, though, is like people say Connor's boring. He's emotionless. Like, did you not just see that? I don't think anybody would be too fucking happy about that. I think that would fuck with anybody's head. Those animations, though. Oh my god. Oh shit. He was traumatized. Exactly. You know what's funny? This cup that I'm drinking this chocolate milk out of is meant for beer. Hold up. So right here, Connor is 13. Absolutely fucking not. No way in fucking hell this is a 13-year-old. He is big for a 13-year-old. He's huge. I mean, I don't know how well endowed he is, but I mean, in terms of physical size, he's fucking huge. I mean, as an adult, he's even bigger. I can see similar things my boyfriend, like he can be emotionally distant from traumas. Yeah. That's just how we humans are. I mean, when we go through something traumatic, it changes how we are. Not even just humans, but animals. I mean, look at some of the, like, look at abused, like, cats and dogs. I mean, they become more aggressive sometimes because they went through that. Connor doesn't even speak English until you meet Achilles. I don't think. Wow. I wish I was that big when I was 13. When I was 13, I was 4'11". I was 4'11". Even then, as an adult, I'm only 5'8". I'm not a big person. Like, if you meet me in person, like, I have a small stature. I'm not a big person. I mean, Miracle's always like, you're so tall. I'm like, because you're 5'3". And I'm 5'8". Of course I'm gonna look tall to you. But next to, like, somebody that's, like, even, like, 6 foot is, like, a huge difference. I'm just not that tall. I got screwed over with height because my mom is short, my dad is tall, so I'm just kind of in between. It sucks. What are you doing, Connor? Get on. I'm right here for you, buddy. Wait, so I'm taller than you because I'm 5'9" or so. Yep, you are taller than me, buddy. Ain't that crazy? This music. And I don't remember your age. I think, aren't you like 16 or something, 17? I can't remember. But you still have growing to do, so I mean, you'll probably get taller, probably. I don't know, though. Because when I was a kid, or, well, I say kid, because 15 to me is a kid, but when I was in high school, when I first entered puberty, I thought I wasn't developing correctly. What happens if I fall and die? Oh my god. I mean, it's a realistic concern. I was gonna write 17 in fat finger too, so I wrote 2. Damn, you're 217 years old. You're old as fuck, dude. God. You've seen some shit, bro. You live to be... I'm old, yeah. Really old. But, anyways, what I was gonna say is, I was really concerned about my development. Because I was, like, in high school, and I'd see all these other guys, you know, they have deep voices, you know, facial hair, and I'm like, what's wrong with me? Why am I not changing? But then I didn't realize that when you're, like, 15, your body still has plenty of development to do. I was just a late bloomer, that's all. I mean, even then, I didn't even start growing facial hair until I was, like, what? Oh my god, that face, though. Oh my god. I'm just dust at this point. Yeah, literally. But, what I was gonna say is, when I was, like, what, 14, I was growing little fuzzy hairs on my, it was like a mustache, but barely. Like you needed a microscope to see it. I just don't have the genetics to grow like thick facial hair. It's just not in my genes. I mean, I think that I can grow more than my dad can. My dad can grow a teeny bit, but it's not it's nothing crazy. Grows like a little. What's funny because his beard is gray. Like he has like a gray beard. It's kind of funny. My dad is getting old. Oh man. But like, I feel like the more I have is because of the European side of me. Because the thing that fucked me up was that the one day I was looking in the mirror, and I could see like what I have right now is it's transitioning into a full beard, because it's like it's starting to connect on the sides here, and like it's like technically what I have right now is a full beard, but it's not like a traditional beard. Oh, I fucked up. Yeah, now is when my beard is actually coming in because I can feel a lot of hair on my chin. It just needs to be thicker because it's just like individual straight. Yeah. When you get to your 20s, it'll grow a lot thicker. Because gotcha. That was a terrible. Why did I shoot 2 arrows? That was a waste. Okay, place a hair where the. I only have. I don't have any. Oh, I have to go to the green circle. I feel stupid. Oh, it's right here. Okay. But that's the thing. Like, facial hair is purely genetic. Like, there's not really a whole lot you can do to like encourage like the growth of facial hair. Because I'm almost fucking 30. And I can still not grow a whole lot. I just don't have it. I don't have the genetics for it. But I would rather have this than be a baby face, because when I shave all this off, I look like a child. Like, legitimately, I look like I could pass for like 13, 14. Because my face just, I don't have a masculine looking face. But yeah. Track deer in the area. That sounds like fun. My boyfriend used to have a baby face. He had like giant cheeks. Oh, really? Wow. That's actually kind of funny. Yeah. I look more like my dad than I do my mother. The thing that's weird is I notice I act like her, but I don't look like her. Her and I share a lot of mannerisms. But like at the end of the day, when it comes to physical appearance, I'm like a carbon copy of my dad. It's really weird, actually. Sometimes I look at my dad and I'm like, oh, I look like him. Because my dad is tall. He's taller than me. He's like 6'1", I think. Oh, I need to bait the animal. God damn it. I was distracted. I'll have to try again. Sounds like a personal problem. I didn't even know you could do that. Wow. But when I was in high school, I mean, even nowadays, people laugh at me because I look younger than I actually am. I just have a youngish face. I mean, I don't know, I would say I look about 15, 16, maybe. But I definitely don't look my age, that's for sure. Gotcha. Yeah, this mission sucks. I don't like this one. It's boring. Because, I mean, I get it's teaching you about hunting, but it's super tedious. But yeah, all that stuff is genetics. I mean, especially height. Because the thing that I fucking hate is that on my dad's side of the family, they're all tall. And, like, a lot of my cousins who are younger than me, they look at me a certain way because, like, I'm not tall like they are. And you know how weird it feels when, like, a cousin of mine is, like, 16, 17 taller than me? That sucks. It's like... I hate that so much. I hate that I'm small. I hate it. Why do you tap his stomach like that? And people say Connor doesn't smile. He just did. Hunt more than one type of animal. What if I don't want to? What if I don't want to? Oh, fuck. Oh, did I hit him? There's an objective that legitimately tells you to actually air assassinate an animal. Come on now. You have to do it twice. Yeah, no, fuck that. That's stupid. You think he wouldn't know about that kind of shit, though? I can tell I'm gonna be tall, because I'm 1 centimeter shorter than my dad, who was 49 and 1... Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's really embarrassing for me, because I'll be out in public somewhere, and I'll see a kid, probably 10 or 11, and he's almost the same height as me, and I'm 24. That's how I know I'm short. I'm just a short guy. Damn it. See, I'm fucking this up. I'm just trying to... Got it. It keeps shooting 2 arrows. I don't know why it's doing that. Really annoying. But yeah, you'll probably be 6 foot. You never know, you might jump up to 6'8". Can you imagine being that tall? Fuck that. Like, I envy tall people, but at the same time, being tall sucks. Because, I mean, the taller you are, the harder it is to do shit. I love auto-aim. I love auto-aim. Like, that just makes the hunting a lot easier. The way he was, like, perched against the tree like that. Wait, why do you look sad? Like, he looked genuinely upset that he killed the animal. Like, that's the whole point of this mission. Gotcha. Got the deer. I'm wasting arrows, though. And while I'm at it, I'll just go ahead and kill one of these suckers, too. Boom. Mission complete. But yeah, puberty is a very interesting time of life. I mean, because your body's just going through a bunch of different changes. Because my voice didn't mature until I was probably 15, probably. Which is normal at that age. Because I was really concerned about it, because like my voice was really high-pitched, and then I would get so upset over it, I would start crying, because I thought my voice would sound like that forever. But like, the one day I just was talking to my friend on the phone, and he was like, "Did your voice get deeper?" I was like, "I guess, I don't know." It just kind of happened out of nowhere. Damn. Yeah, the next song is 10 minutes long. Jesus criminy. That's a long fucking song. 10 minutes? What was that? Did you see that? Did it glitch out or something? Like the game was just like, ugh. I'm trying to kill it. I want to kill it so I can get its pelt and sell it. But the bear... the bear is running all over the... Got his ass. He whistled. He said, "Would he kill it?" Oh my god. Because circle was tied to the whistle button. So he whistled. "Hey, son." Oh my god, it's my mother. Speak of the devil. No, I'm joking. That is actually my mom. That's not me doing that. It's a long story. I'm not going to get into it. Hello, mother. I appreciate you coming in. Hey, Mom, could you do me a solid and shoot me so I don't have to go to work tomorrow? Kiss my ass. Oh my god. She really said kiss my You're an asshole, Mom. I was wondering why it appeared. Yeah, it's a long story. Yeah, no. I don't want to go to work and have to hear Corey talk. This goes here, this goes there. He talks to me like I'm a child. It's kind of annoying sometimes. No, I mean, I understand, you know, he's just trying to make sure things are in order, but it's super annoying because it kind of comes off as like kind of condescending a little bit. Like, he reminds me of shit that have known for a while. I've been working there for almost a year. Like, you think by now he'd be like, yeah, he knows. Okay. So Connor goes on a spiritual journey. This is when he just learns about the assassins and whatnot. Nothing special. You should tell Steve to come in. If Steve comes in, it'll be perfect. And we'll talk about the Warriors. He goes on a drug trip. Yeah, just like Arno did, remember? That was trippy, though. Like, his initiation into the Brotherhood was nuts. They had him drink that water or something. He was hallucinating and seeing all that crazy shit. It sits on sacred ground. Bullshit! I'm joking. Skip. I just want to get to the gameplay part. Yeah, I took 2 edibles last night. It wasn't water, it was bleach. Oh, fuck. Well, that explains all the weird hallucinations.
Follow me.
What the fuck did they put in it, though, that makes him see shit like this? Like, he's legitimately an eagle. He's an eagle flying around. Okay, here we go. 10-minute song.
What have you done to me?
Turn into a bird. Wouldn't it be funny if wouldn't it be funny if Connor came like out of this and he was just like, there's just a bag of edibles next to him and he's just like, that shit is strong. Oh my god. Are you going to eat when you are done? Yeah, I'm gonna get something to eat. That I know every word of, by the way. The whole 10 minutes? God damn, you're dedicated. Fuck that. Trying to learn all those lyrics. No, god damn it. The nerve of putting an optional objective in this fucking memory. That is stupid. And it doesn't help that the eagle controls like shit. Yeah, it's that British guy we played as for the first 3 hours.
If they succeed, the sanctuary will be breached.
It happens when you listen to a song a lot. No, it doesn't. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I know. I mean, I know the lyrics to, One Way or Another by Blondie. That song used to annoy the shit out of me, but I love that song. One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you. A fun fact about that song is that it was actually based off of a stalker that Debbie Harry was dealing with at the time. That's kind of ballsy that she did that, though. Like, it makes sense with the name of the song, like, One Way or Another. Like, and it keeps saying, like, I'm gonna get you, get you. Not the stalking, oh god. Yeah, if you ever get the chance, look up the Bjork stalker. That was crazy. Oh my god, that was crazy. And you can actually see that on YouTube.
Premature access will destabilize the region.
Why does it make that noise?
The village and its people will be destroyed.
It makes like a screeching noise when it appears. No, what I was gonna say is there's a musician, her name is Bjork, and she had a stalker like back, I think in like 99, I think. And this guy was obsessed at an unhealthy level. To the point where he legitimately sent a bomb to her address. He was gonna kill her because she started dating somebody and he got mad about it. And so he shaved off all of his hair, he painted his face red and black, and he pulled the trigger on himself. It's kind of fucked up. Oh yeah, Bjork, I know that. Yeah, she had a stalker back then. And like, in the footage it's fucking sick because he puts the gun in his mouth and he fires and he falls down. And you can hear him make this noise, like he's just like, oh. When he falls down, you can hear the blood leaking out like a water faucet from because he shot himself in the mouth. That's sick. Connor looks emo with that hair. Does he not though? He kind of looks like Anthony from Smosh a little bit. If his hair was just a little bit longer. I was watching that last night, Smosh. That brought back memories. I'll never forget if scary movies were real. And the one they did was Chucky, and he said, my doll was trying to kill me. And then Anthony runs in, and it's a Woody doll on the floor. And he's just like, you're my favorite deputy. And he's like, see? And then the doll's like, die, bitch! And it jumps on Oh, man. Did you ever see me with long hair? Because my hair used to go over one of my eyes. Oh, really? No, I didn't know that. Yeah, no. So basically, it's just Connor's on a mission now. He's still talking, even though I skipped the cutscene. Oh my god. My hair doesn't get long. When it gets long, it like just my hair starts to get curly whenever it's long. Like in the back, it'll start to curl and stuff.
Harder than I thought. I expected the journey would fill me with a sort of pride, a sense of accomplishment. But whatever it was,
1769. So the American Revolution is
replaced by question.
starting pretty soon, actually.
No small amount.
1770, I think.
Too hasty?
No, 75, right? Honestly, I don't even know.
The others in the village, they thought this was
Where's his quiver? Where the fuck are his arrows at?
chose to do, but it never felt that way to me.
Shit. There's a cougar there that I do not want to fight. No, not that kind of cougar. Talk like the actual animal, like a mountain lion. Don't want to fight that. But yeah, you know, something I was thinking about are the other assassins. Like, how would they handle certain memories of other assassins, if that makes sense? So, like, how do you think Arno would handle killing the targets that Connor had to kill? That's what I think about. Just random shit like that. Oh, I fell off. I'm dead. Oh my god. Why do you ragdoll like that? He ragged like his legs went into the air. I'm just gonna fast travel. Fuck this. No time for that. Like the way his legs were like his body bent. Like he had no ribs or anything like that. Like a waist, I guess. Okay. Here we go. But I think once we do get to Achilles, I think I'm going to stop, actually. And then we'll continue this, hopefully, sometime this week. Oh, there's Achilles right there. Why is he running away, though? I mean, isn't Achilles supposed to be an assassin? Did you ever... No, I read that. I read that. LOL. LOL, I fucking read that comment already. Oh, shit. God damn it. Face ID is terrible. I hate Face ID. It just... It literally never works. Like, every time I try to use Face ID, it's always acting like it doesn't fucking recognize me. Okay. As a matter of fact, I think, actually, we are going to stop here, so... We will continue this at some point. But, yeah, guys, I think that is going to do it for tonight. I do appreciate everybody that came in. We did have a pretty active chat for pretty much the entire stream, so that does mean a lot. We will continue this, hopefully. I'll probably do it Tuesday, probably. But, yeah, it was nice to be here. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Does mean a lot. But, yeah, apart from that, guys, I'll meet you guys at the end screen, and I will see you guys... hopefully soon. Bye-bye.